ready.
See, while you may have a lot of athletics, you do not run so fast, but I have shot you in the leg.
Oh, look at those pools fall.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oz, I don't know how important this is, but Ghost's simultaneous run is actually apparently starting 3 hours later, and that was a foobar.
Yeah.
That's a suck for them.
Yeah, so I don't know like how you're going to be doing the across run communication if there's a time gap, but
He shouldn't have dropped that on everybody by surprise, then, should he?
I will get it sorted out. I'm just basically, because we have let this go on long enough, and we are here to kill a Durgon. We are going to kill the Durgon, and I am going to trust the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people instead of 7 that I have in this Roll20 room to do the damn job.
The other 2 may not be trusted to survive. And why is there a Coneheads commercial on TV? They have been not relevant for millions of years now.
Oh, dear
20.
Lord.
Because State Farm is terrible.
See, but then they have those commercials with Peyton Manning, and they're hilarious.
What are these commercials you speak of?
There's these things on the TV that happens to be on in my living room for
Or
no
Hulu.
reason.
There's lots of them.
I've heard
What
about
is
those.
this? Yeah.
What is this
I do my
world
best to
without ad
avoid
block?
this. What is this world without ad block? It sounds strange and scary.
Yes, I do not like this world.
So, Oz,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have Flash try to get his hands on Seraprax.
Okay, Gesundheit.
It's 14F.
Okay.
also OOC, once we meet up in game, I am a face who has lots of dice, lots of negotiation dice.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, well,
Once we meet up in person, we're not going to have a fucking chance to go over here.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Oh, okay.
You guys are
Oh.
kind of going to get scrambled.
You know what?
later.
You know what? I don't even have to roll. It's 14, and that means I can get it from Topshop for 150% cost.
Okay.
I thought it was 12 that Top Shop was limited at, or was that Satchel?
It's 12 for Satchel, 14 is the beginning of Topshop's buy range.
Ah,
Because that other shit just ain't worth watching.
Yeah, exactly.
So I will take 5 doses of Seraprax. Maybe I will survive and get to keep it all. Wait, let's see, that's 150%.
so what does
right?
this drug do anyway?
Plus 3 logic, plus 2 intuition.
Uh,
And which book is this out of?
Chrome for
From
Lish.
Flash.
Okay.
Plus 2 limit.
You're acting like you're going to live through this, because you're probably going to die the second Dead Man sees you. But if we're being honest, Dead Man got no time for people that fuck around. We're fucking with the dragon.
Oh, right. I'm feeling
Because
good
last
about
time
I'm
we
gonna
met,
surf
yeah.
the tank!
I'm feeling
Yeah,
good
last time we
about
saw
this.
each other, something like that happened.
Flash is here to make amends and probably die fighting a dragon.
Yeah, well, let's get to that part.
Yes. And in fact, here's...
Alright.
Let me take care of the preliminaries here, so everybody is kind of on point about what's going to happen here. This entire run is just going to be one big boss fight. I don't care how long it takes, because I'm leaving for a business trip tomorrow, and I'm on the company dime, so I can leave whatever the fuck I want. If you burn Edge to survive the scene, you will be dropped from the call, and Patty is on standby to send in the next red shirt. I have a stat block ready to go, and
That means we can kill it, because it's got stats.
that's right. If it has stats, you can kill it.
In theory. I would like to again go on file that this is the dumbest thing that the Runner Hub has ever done, is make it where we have to fight a great dragon. And I just wanted that to be said out loud before we even got going.
I hope to never have to do this again. I'm exhausted.
Question, would we know IC who we would be running with for this?
Yes.
Okay, because then I could attempt to procure things like explosives, which I have no capability of using myself, but somebody else might be able to use to great effect.
If,
I assume we'll be meeting up at the cage.
yes.
Well,
You'll be given the location of the final fight. Basically, what is going to happen here, dropping into IC for a second, I suppose, is the sysops of the Runner Hub have let it float onto the nets where the location of of the data haven is, and they have set the location to be a old abandoned facility that is mostly ruins now on the slopes of Mount Rainier.
Oh snap! We're gonna blow up a mountain. Wait, I've already done that.
And it is, of course, not where the actual Runner Hub data haven is, but Melons is pissed enough that he's going to fall for it.
This isn't a mountain, Katie. This is a volcano. It's different.
You know, the last time that happened, while it became a hellhole. Think we could do this time?
If anybody else has any last-minute purchases they want to try to make, I'm all for it. Go ahead and gear up, and we'll get this show on the road.
Can there be 2 preparatory things that we have done?
What are those preparatory things?
Katie acquired a thing of fab.
Yes. I recall
Can we
this.
have spent all of night making that into bullets?
With capsule rounds.
What is the rules to make capsule rounds?
I believe that would be an armor check,
I believe
if
that is
anything
yours.
at all.
I believe you're right. I believe it is an armorer check. If you could do that for me real quick.
There's also a hub contact that might do it for you, Bruce Kincaid.
Don't have him. Do you have him?
I was
I
just
have-
gonna buy him till this got happened.
I have armor 1, but I got 96. What you got?
I got 5d6 that I can throw.
Alright. Only there's 1 skill or more?
So,
Clink.
yeah, I have 5 dice I can roll. I can
Okay,
assist
so
you
yours-
in making
got it.
capsule rounds.
Go for it then.
Ugh, poop.
Okay, so that's going to be... I want to throw edge into it, because I don't want this shit getting loose.
True.
So I am starting this run, 1 edge in.
Alright. So with 6 successes, you are going to be able to utilize every last drop of that fab canister that you stole.
There
I
was
prepared-
a secondary thing I wanted to do with that, and that involved finding a hellhound, like the random dual-natured puppy, dosing it with fab and having it hang out at the place where this is going to happen, with some kind of remote-controlled murder mechanism, so that before the dragon gets there, we can kill the puppy. The fab will then be like, well, there's no more aura here for me to munch on. What's nearby? Oh, what is that? To pseudo pre-dose him.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just got distracted. You said hellhound and my mind went wandering. Repeat what you want to do here?
We're looking for a hellhound or a bargeist that is dual-natured. We are going to inject it with fab. And then we're going to carry this sedated animal to a location nearby. And when Melm shows up, we are going to blow the head off of this dog remotely, so that Melms will be the biggest dual-natured thing in the area for the fab to go, nah, and run after.
Wow. Okay, kid.
This is a modification of the last time Katie has killed somebody with a dog.
I am impressed. Okay, so...
Cat, air high fives.
Air high
I know
five,
it.
yeah.
5-5.
It does sound like a run in and of itself. I think I have an idea for White Ghost for his supplementary run here.
Wait, can I buy Stevie Dunder as a contact and then purchase a Hellhound for him for them to do this?
He would be upset if you killed a Hellhound intentionally. I have the survival skill. We could probably, between me and some other people that might have it, track one down.
Okay.
If nothing else, we can find a ghoul. Ah,
Yeah, that's true. We could find a feral ghoul and be doing it a favor. If only Omni was here.
I am already.
Katie's here. She knows where one's at.
I am already highly entertained by this job. Give me a survival roll and.
Those ghouls aren't there anymore, Kat. Omni totally told them about somebody coming to, whatchamacallit?
Clean them out.
Yeah, to check the area out.
Okay.
Yes!
Okay. The other thing that is possible is that there is the rally thread that is going on, and if you so request, that you can request them to go be your gophers for some of these items. But with three,
If the gophers want to get me full body armor with chem seal, I will take it.
well, I don't know about the gophers, but Poet's sitting in the channel. He can roll his face dice for it.
I got
Yeah, it's
15
not the face
negotiation
dice I'm concerned about. It's the money.
Because you're broke.
I have 133 million, sir. They ain't give me that big of a discount.
Well, there were some things in that channel saying they would fund purchases for people to survive. I'm not sure how Oz feels about that. If that is acceptable use of their new yen. There were people who said, I offer my new yen as tribute.
If that's breaking up.
If they are willing to burn their money, I have no problems with this.
Okay, I'm just going down the list because I know.
Well,
in interest of that, here is
FBA
10K.
with ChemSeal is 8,000, which I will spend on mine to loan to Katie because I know I can get my money back from her.
Because you're going to hurt me. If I don't give it back to you, you'll hurt me. I know.
Yep.
All right.
So I have spent 8,000 on Deadman. So Katie, you better pay me back, bitch.
Okay, I got you. Don't worry, it will be okay.
Where's the
Take
money? You got
care
my
of
money?
you.
Omni, you should change your name to not Omni.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh,
Just saying.
Oop.
this is terrible bad.
Alright, so
I am going to purchase an Ares Alpha and some ammo,
okay.
so I don't look like a mage.
That's good.
It's part of the disguise.
Part of the disguise.
That's into full mounds.
Well, he's not going to be wanting to do any more magical stuff with the fab in him, hopefully, than he already, has to, by being dual-natured.
True.
I'm guessing that would accelerate the process of his demise, were he to start doing stuff, so...
Probably.
Let me just find the...
Which makes it incredibly awkward.
Yeah, let me just find the table for availability, because I'm not used to ever having to buy guns.
I believe the alpha is either 10 or 11.
11, yeah, so... Wow, wish I could save that for later.
Okay, you found yourself an Ares Alpha.
And,
Katie might survive this now.
sports gun. Jeez. This is not looking good. I'm not liking these high rolls now. These for my dodge pool, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Gun show's right here.
Yes, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Alright, what other roles need to be taken care of?
I bought a dose of kamikaze because
Okay.
unless there's something better that has high pain tolerance in it.
Okay, Tom.
Actually, there is, but it's in the one that's for Boston. There's one that makes you immune to pain.
Oh yeah, no, that
There
one's
is,
stupid
yeah.
and broken.
Yeah, it is stupid,
No.
bro.
Novacoke has a little bit of high pain tolerance, but not as much. Not nearly as much.
No. K10 is something that I'm not interested, sir. I am sorry.
Don't blame you.
That's-
That would be dumb.
That's a little much.
And since I only use wimpy drugs normally, let me see what drugs I should be upgrading to.
She is styling in her new outfit.
Because if
This
there was
thing
one,
needs to be customized. I do not understand these colors. As she starts spray painting the hell out of her armor. We have to let them know who did this. That way Melons will look down and say, "Oh my god, I'm dead because the Hellions is here."
You're not getting your deposit back on that dead man.
I don't think I am.
He is going to have a dragon-sized suppository. It will be a nuclear device.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Katie, could you go ahead and do an extended test for some explosives for me?
Yes, sir.
So, the explosives that Dead Man has are thermite burning bars.
I remember those.
Dead Man wants to fashion all 10 of these thermite burning bars into the lining of his jacket, his Western Duster.
oh god.
Facing them inside out.
I don't want to do this job, boss.
Is this if
You
you
don't
get
have a
eaten
choice.
by the dragon?
Can burn his way out.
Yeah. Is that?
It is good to have a plan B, sir. But yes,
Sir-
I would,
Did I nail it?
Wait. Would the dragon's fiery breath ignite the thermite bars? I do not know anything about thermite. Okay.
no, it has fireproofing on it. So the thermite's on the inside. If the fireproofing gets ablated away, no big deal.
Yeah, no, I was just,
No,
making sure.
that is a very valid concern. I agree. I have planned for this.
Oh god, is there anything? I have grenades, right?
Yeah, my plan for that was to
That is my limit. So
disengage
Alright,
my
and
superhero belt and blow up all the
That
grenades on
is
it.
11. Okay.
yeah, I do not like this plan. You know I don't like this plan. This is dumb. I don't mind telling you that because you can only kill me worse than the dragon.
It'll be fine.
If you die, I'm going to be disappointed because all I got is this jacket and you got that jacket. And you shouldn't be wearing that jacket. Nobody should. Well, somebody should be wearing that jacket, but it shouldn't be you.
All right. So yes, I have my thermite jacket.
Okay. I'm going to loop back around on the Hellhound call. Let's see here. I'm going to.
We have a hellhound call. Awesome.
Okay. You're going to be able to source a Hellhound.
Excellent.
Make it cute and adorable. We're gonna call it Poppy. It's gonna pop like a grape.
Okay. So let me pull up my notes here. I think I'm going to need them.
Hopefully not.
Sweet.
Hopefully.
I'm going to spend 2 karma to buy Escape Artist.
Okay.
That's a
I
good one.
escaped from the jaws of death. Let me roll.
That's actually a good plan. I would like to do the same.
Okay.
I would like to do the same, but I can't.
Because all of
is
your
there
karma is spoken for.
is there anything I should Damara for this?
Escape artist, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's apparently a good idea.
Heavy weapons.
All right.
Because I still have those as technology strikers.
Uh,
You bet your ass they're coming with us.
I love
You
you.
know what?
Okay.
I will
Flash
just.
service that rank he picked up on the run where he got stupid with the tank.
Yes, yes it is. I still have those.
I will straight up buy 1 rank in heavy weapons because I have this feeling that hanging around the cage that is something that Flink would have picked up.
From Katie. Come on,
Probably.
girl. We are going to go into the barrens. We're going to take us an assault cannon and we're going to kill us some squatters. Watch them run when their hair's on fire. It's hilarious.
Alright.
Kat, I would just like to compliment you on how utterly disturbing yet somehow strangely adorable Katie can be.
So, this is the statue of Ozymandias right here, right? To look over our hubris at fighting a dragon.
It was either Ozymandias or the destruction of Senator Reed.
I actually have the page for the destruction of Sennacherib open
There you
before
go.
this run started.
Oh god. So given as we are in the middle of a ganger hangout, I imagine we made fab bullets for basically every kind of general firearm. I don't know what kind of stats you wish to apply to that, but
Heavy pistol capsule round. I have some in my crime lord.
Since I don't believe Fab 3's been ported to 5th edition yet, I'm just kind of hand waving.
It sort of has in
That's fine.
in Street Grimoire, but they really did not go into the detail of it. But in 4th edition, they work like acid.
Right.
do you wish me to write out the various ammos and the various guns that I'm taking with me, or to just ignore that?
I'm going to ignore that. Unless we go long enough where you running out of ammunition is a distinct possibility.
I see somebody on IC chat is excited because they found out Katie kills random squatters. Katie has napalm villages with children. She is not concerned about squatters. But go ahead.
Keep that on the DL. I'm here.
Yeah, she's not going to say that. she has got that impression it would be a bad idea. She would lose bestie number 3.
Rosen is a vet of the Bogota War, and she's Argentinian, so
Oops.
she fought on the side of Amazonia, so she probably wouldn't appreciate that.
Katie and Molly didn't fight on anybody's side. They just went down and started killing everybody.
Equal opportunity insanity. That's how it works.
Yeah, they did not give us anything in here. It's like, oh yeah, here's Fab 3, here's how much it costs. I'm like, yes, I realize how much I've spent on this run now. Thank you, Street Grim. Okay. That was worthless.
That's why I was getting rid of it.
I appreciate
Because a
it.
canister of it, whole lot. It's like
Fortunately,
20,000
we now have magic bullets for everybody.
magic killing bullets.
Yes. Alright.
Oh,
You guys should say that for the people who can actually hit things with their guns.
so
Yeah.
as of last night, Flash now has a 2 storage compartment. Well, 2, one's filled. Can he put some into there? Just as a final screw you if he gets eaten.
Oh, no, the fab was used up for the puppy and the bullets.
He can empty a bullet into it.
Well,
Empty a bullet
you
into
could
you.
always try and hunt down
If you
Steam
try to
Drive.
If you try to empty a bullet into it, you're going to be squeezing Fab loose in the ground, and Katie will personally shoot you in the face. Because if you're going to get us irradiated with this shit before it's good to go, it's time to die.
I
We
imagine
made a
when
lot
they
of
were filling
rolls
them.
not to be using this stuff. They
Um,
were full chem seal and they're working on this shit.
So speaking of Fab, because there were 7 canisters retrieved from the run yesterday, 2 of them fell into less than stellar hands. Although, Katie managed to use hers well, I do not know what Steam Drive is using her vial for. And the other 5 were handed off to Satchel to make a giant Fab bomb. But if you would rather have Poppy take 5 vials of Fab and then get fed to a dragon, I'm fine with that.
I don't know who no.
Poppy is the hellhound.
Yeah.
No, the bomb will work out separately. The puppy is just, the appetizer.
Yeah. So we're getting dressed up, getting our gear on, and she is putting Dead Man's jacket over her full body armor because it's Dead Man's jacket and she is tiny. It probably actually fits now. Look at this, it works. Still drapes down to her knees. I feel these broad shoulders, look at this. I feel flex. Look at me.
I am amused at the chaos that I've created by saying, by the way, Steam Drive stole Fab. Have fun, guys.
Whoops.
Yep, that'll be great. Alright, so I think I've got everybody on this map now. This will be the battleground. Yes, this is where everybody is. As you can see, this facility has kind of seen better days. It's kind of been nuked out. There is a depression in the center. It looks like there might have been like a shallow reflection pool there at one point. The nice thing about this is that it does afford cover and some concealment, although most of the roof is not really working there very well.
And a whole lot of it is, less of it is going to be after this is done.
Hey Oz, I believe that you have a Hellhound picture somewhere on your tokens.
Do I have a Hellhound picture in my tokens? Let me look.
I know you have a couple dogs.
So I am going to. Dead Man's good at throwing stuff, right?
Sure.
Memory serves. That is not people.
Yeah, he can throw stuff that's not people.
Okay.
What are you looking to throw?
So Plink has a pistol that she wants to load with some Fab 3 bullets and give it to him to flick on the wireless and throw it into said dragon so that it can be fired from inside the dragon.
What?
She's going to throw a pistol down a dragon's throat and then shoot it on wireless.
Genius.
This is a plan Yeah. Yeah.
It's
sure.
got legs.
It's got legs.
So that works for a pistol. Why don't we do that with a grenade?
Because that pistol also has an explosive self-destruct in it.
Oh, okay. So it is a grenade. Fantastic.
I ain't going to get it back. This is not Men in Black, sir.
Katie is adjusting her armor. By the way, when this dragon is down, I shall be marking it. You might want to turn your back.
Katie, you're gross.
It is something I had to do. He has attacked my city. Duchess
was also
Penrose
gross.
will not live for this.
If there's a corpse after we're done, I'll be surprised.
Boss man, you can be a downer. I love you though. Imagine like riding along in a van.
That looks more like a peg than a hellhound.
There you go. There's Poppy. Everybody should be able to control Poppy.
Yay.
Oh, hello, Poppy.
Oh, that's better.
He is currently sedated with narcojet right here.
The real question is, do drug interaction rules apply to Fab and other chemicals?
Well, see, Fab is not a drug.
I was about to say
Fab is a bacteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was more, if the dragon eats a narco-jetted puppy, can we
The
slowly kill it with
the key here
multiple
thing is that Melons is not a Pathfinder dragon. He is not going to say, "Urgh, food." He is a sentient being that is smarter than all of us, conceivably.
Yeah.
Therefore, he's not going to be distracted by the dog. The dog is not edible.
Yeah,
The dog is not there
slow.
for food.
Yeah, the dog is there for the explosive collar. I was just...
Right. If you all want to try and set up where you're going to be posting up, taking cover, feel free.
How far are we from Seattle? Because I think some of us may want to be there.
Fairly far.
Actually, I know where I'll be. I'll be over in here. I think there's a roof on that part.
Oh, I don't think I joined the game. Shit. Oops.
Damn it!
God damn it,
Con's
Con.
already noped out.
The
He's like, I
cell
saw where
machine.
last night went.
Yeah.
Dragon?
Fuck,
Nope,
fuck
nope,
you
nope,
guys.
nope.
I'm going home. It's time to get- I'll pull the American and show it right at the end and get all the credit.
Trying to refresh. Roll 20 is being a hassle.
If blind people are seeing by the Matrix, then why do they have the blind quality?
A good question.
I will be
So
hanging
that
out.
I can punch him in my face with my non-wirelessly active fist.
I was gonna say, so when they go to places that are like a Faraday cage, they literally are blind, right?
It'd be hilarious.
Or what the guys last night when you found all the noise?
This is terrible. My gun stopped working.
Not mine. It was fine.
Might have
My
laser
gun-
scope.
Mine has a comlink built into it.
That is a question.
Hmm.
Oz, what is the noise in this area?
Noise is we'll start it out at 2. It might get worse later.
And
Alright.
is there a background count?
Background count currently is at 1. That is probably going to change by the time that the dragon touches down.
Yeah, I mean
Just
the fab is going to be a bigger problem than the normal background count. I'm just.
Is this to scale, or is this just?
I am trying to remember how to switch it from freedom
Give me a
units
moment.
to.
I can do that. Let me.
Alright.
Is there anything on there that I do not need to see?
No.
Okay, then I will switch back over to GM mode and I will adjust that for you while you begin the narrative.
Okay, the narrative. So the site that's been chosen, as I said, is at the foot, or upon Mount Rainier, and as everybody should know, and I will treat as if they don't, Mount Rainier was one of the dormant volcanoes that came active and exploded in the early to mid 21st century, granting the sovereign American Indian movement victory over the forces of the U.S. government. So most people have decided to kind of stay away from it, because it is a harbinger of bad memories, and even so, occasionally a little bit of ash is floating around in big puffy flakes, indicative of the destruction that was wrought here years and years ago. Everybody is able to get their preparations made and get posted up, and they do receive a communication from the RunnerHub sysops that they've put the plan in play. There is a distraction that is currently taking effect in Puyallup. They believe that there is a magical ritual, the artifacts of which Katie Kaboom should be well attuned to. In order to do something that would probably scare the everlasting fuck out of anybody, to remove a dragon's ability to alter the forces of fortune, or destiny, as the case may be. Essentially, this is a ritual that will shut down his edge. And probably about an hour goes by, the longest hour in probably your lives, before you receive another communication, and it says, "Brace yourselves, he's coming."
That would be a as I hit my jazz.
Moments later, everybody is easily able to see the shadow that imposes itself over the sun, as a large Draco form hovers over the mountain and then goes into a dive to come to this location.
On your head.
Bam.
Katie's going to look to the people around her. You do realize we are in grenade pattern?
Sorry. We are in a what? I just didn't hear
Grenade
that.
pattern. We are going to get hit by an explosive.
In
What?
that case, I will move.
Too close for Flash's comfort.
So, as
How complete of cover are these walls? Are they blocking line of sight?
they would be, if it is a wall, it will block line of sight.
Okay, so I need to be able to see people. I'm going to have to reposition slightly.
So the dragon comes to a landing and sets itself down in the building in front of apparently where Deadman is, in plain line of sight. And let me see here.
When he lands, Deadman would like to make a shout at him, but once you're done.
No, Deadman can absolutely make a shout at him right now.
Mounds, Got an offer for you. Step inside.
An offer. You seek to treat with me?
Yeah.
We didn't bring
Yeah,
him
I
no
do.
treats, did we?
Why don't you step inside, boy?
Sorry, that just reminds me of I'm gonna take pleasure in gutting you, boy.
That would be the same general voice, yes. The dragon doesn't move. But if one were to do a judge intentions on a dragon and succeed, one would know
Oh, good
that
luck on that.
he's probably pretty pissed.
Oh, he's free to be pissed.
What's the matter? Katie calls out. You got some sand in your vagina?
Like I said, Melons,
Flash is gonna try not to giggle at that.
I'm here to make you an offer.
Then let us
You're
hear
supposed to be the smart one.
this offer. And he's starting to squeeze into this building through the walls and everything. And some of the walls start to crumble as the scaly bulk pushes aside.
Katie's gonna DNI. Fat ass needs to go on a diet.
I'm going to give you the same offer that you gave us when you called Monarch. We're going to keep all this bullshit of yours in the shadows. All you got to do is play nice. You see, we got everything in place. You're a dead man. If you start shit, you're going to die. And you know that. Ain't no surprise. But what might be a surprise to you is that there's a big gold son of a bitch coming here. He's not too far off. Yeah, you're going to explain to him what happened. And you're either going to be standing above a pile of corpses, or we're going to be giving you a good word. That's my offer to you. Because you're a dead man walking either way.
Roll your intimidation here. I want to see what happens.
Do
I
get
think
that
he's
street
got a
cred?
size bonus on you though.
Yeah, at street cred.
Definitely got physically imposing.
I am definitely not physically imposing to a dragon, no.
No, you're not. I'm sorry.
Do I get to add full street cred?
Yes, you do.
Oh, God.
I don't know how this is going to work out.
Yeah, this
Hilarious.
is.
Have we popped the puppy yet? Oh, God.
Limit breaking, maybe?
Yeah, there was a limit break in there. 21 successes to intimidate a dragon.
Wow.
Do you hear that whistling sound? Was it coming out of his mouth?
Holy 33 street cred, Batman.
What does the limit battle say?
This is well.
This is incredibly
Durgan
awkward.
has no limits.
Yeah, Durgan has no limits, and Deadman has no limits because Deadman edged it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is straight success for success. So with 4 net successes, Melons looks shaken for a second as Deadman touches on a very salient point. He started shit with meta-humanity and he wasn't supposed to.
Thank you, Crab. Because that man read him some icy chat.
Good job.
I must say thank you, Crab.
And he'll dip his scaly neck and he'll focus on Deadman and say, if I am a dead man either way, I am going to take you with me.
Pop goes the puppy.
Yep. At the sound of the pop, dead man's gonna shake his head. You had a chance. Now you don't.
Make him eat the bullet, or the gun.
Yeah. And I'm going to assume that the Durgan is not surprised at what happens next.
Correct?
Thing is, he's not talking. He's talking in our heads because dragons can't talk.
Right.
For all those people that think they understand ancient Draconian, there's no such thing because dragons don't talk.
And I am going to charge at the Durgan and try to grapple his mouth. Keep
All
that
right, so
shit shut.
we need to do some initiative now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
we'll
that
go ahead
is-
and do initiative now.
As
Okay,
much as I would
well-
love for us to be able to freeform this, we
I
gotta do
wish
this
I
right.
wish we could too. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Oz, this is something that I absolutely would have done when the dragon showed up. Could I cast my Improved Reflexes spell?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I just wanted to...
Oh, and this I think will trigger my Thrill Seeker. I'm going out on a limb saying that.
Oh, let's see. Add that.
I'm going to spin an edge to go first.
On that note, don't forget to click your token.
What?
Wow,
Poet.
poet. Wow.
You got some performance anxiety there?
My face dice used up all my successes.
Holy shit.
You fell asleep, didn't you?
God damn, that is epic. All right, well, I guess I will have to do that later then, because
I was mistaken about what that whistling sound was.
Yeah,
I might have been taking a little bit of a whiz in my pants. Okay, yeah.
I'm a little agog. You're gonna have to give me a second here. Woo!
Alright, I'm trying to find my initiative. Hero Lab is confusing to me.
It is on the front page. First tab, basic.
Oh,
Basic.
thank you.
Right there, all the dice you'll ever need. First tab, best tab.
The performance anxiety continues.
Alright.
Mother of God.
And Cotton, where's yours?
14.
Was it?
I rolled a 14 up there somewhere.
So you did. So you did. Alright. And I guess it's time for me to roll the,
The Durgan initiative.
yeah, Durgan gets initiative. Let's see. Where is this? There it is.
I want to see what his base is.
Okay.
22. God dang. He's still flat. He's slightly faster than the Flash.
Well,
Just
surprise,
basic.
surprise. He's a fucking dragon.
Katie, so you said you were spending an edge to go first?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So that would be pop goes the puppy as I trigger the button.
Alright.
So that will be my action because it's a complex action to set off the explosives, I imagine, or at least a simple action to use device.
Yes. So we will call it a complex to detonate.
Yep.
And Poppy pops, and that's going to unleash the FAB.
Yep. That's kind of bad. All my foci are off, by the way.
That's probably for the best.
As are mine.
It's also a really good thing that Poet fucked up so badly on his spell roll then.
Yeah.
Alright. The Flash.
Alright, is this a wall?
Yes, that would be a... Well,
Keep
no.
in mind, we're talking about a thing that is enormous. I do not think walls matter for your line of sight to him.
Right.
They matter.
Dragons may be closer than they appear in the mirror.
Yes. So, is that a wall? Yes. We'll call that a wall.
Okay. And Flash is going to... What's the line?
It's in the sand, and he just crossed it.
Yep.
And now there's all the lasers. Pew pew pew. All the range finding.
So then the Flash is going
I'm within grapple range.
to pop around the corner here using the wall for what cover it can provide, because he can just bust through it anytime he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to spray a... No, he's going to shoot a single bullet at the Durgan's eye.
Okay. Let me pull up that book.
I believe it's minus 10.
I believe you are right. Yep. Alrighty.
See it, everybody were turning their nose up at Katie when she stole a vial of Fab.
Flash pops a shot off at the eye of the Durgon, and the Durgon ducks its head, and the bullet harmlessly whizzes over.
Yep.
Okay. Blink.
So I will bust out my matching gun to the gun that I gave Dead Man,
Uh-huh.
which is a Ruger, and is loaded with Fab bullets. I will, in transversing from here to, over there, make a shot at him.
Alright.
It's 25. Double check my range mod. It's -3. I will begin to hum my adept centering so that I am full dice pool on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And take aim for one more.
I know I didn't. I don't know about Plink.
I keep 8 of those.
Okay. He takes them
It is
all and eats them.
It is a capsule round. It has scored a glancing hit upon him.
It has scored a glancing hit upon him. And what is that capsule filled with?
That is full of Fab.
That's
It is a matching gun to the one that Dead Man has that Tapper bought for this express purpose.
Oh, shit's about to get interesting. Alright.
Yep.
So people have asked who gets Fab bullets, and I know it's not Katie that is making that decision, because if she made the decision, it'd be Hellions only. But, well, Roasted would get some because she's a girl. But other than that, I don't know. So people have been asking somebody that is in charge.
That would be Dead Man.
It would be how many magazines did one canister make? One canister would have been able to make about 7, 8. We'll make it nice and round and say 10 magazines.
Yeah.
So Link would get 3. Rosen would get 2. That's up to 5. Katie would get 2. That's up to 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 3 more and 1 magazine is on Dead Man,
Mm-hmm.
which leaves 2 magazines.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say one is with one was with Flash and one is with Rosen, unless Cotton you have higher.
No, Roasted
shooting.
got 2. Roasted got 2
Roasted-
already.
You gave me
Okay.
2 already.
So
All
Cotton.
right. So
I'm
So
the one
Cotton.
guy with regular bullets.
So
Currently,
Cotton, you
Flash
have.
has loaded APDS.
Okay.
He's not using
So-
the Fab yet.
Yeah.
If
so
he
Cotton,
doesn't
you
use
ha-
Fab
you
by
have,
the end of the job, he's giving it back.
Yes, because he is not going to raise Deadman's ire on that.
Yep.
He
So
right
that is
now
how
has
the.
a logic of 5. He is not an idiot.
There was some crosstalk there. Do I have Fab bullets? Do I have APDS?
Yes.
Because I would have had one
Yes,
of those.
you
Okay.
have 1 magazine of Fab bullets. Yes.
Whee.
I would actually, if I person can, she'd probably give one of them to Cotton. But I'd just have one.
See, Cotton, you got 2. All the love.
Alright.
No, spray all the bullets at the Durgan.
I just need
All of
one.
the
Yeah.
all of the bullets.
Yeah, it was perfect for it not to get any. Give me some. No. But no.
Alright.
You are a bullet.
Okay, so Melons has seen a shot come from his left, another from his right, and he feels some tinkly stuff on his scaly hide, and he's not very happy with that.
I gave you a chance.
And he is going to try and cast this spell, but that didn't tell him what. There we go. Freaking magic.
How does it work?
Exactly.
Did you say he would be doing magic things?
Yes, he is about to do magic things.
I will declare spell defense out of turn and take the -5 to initiative.
All right. And he is going to cast Convert Blood to Ichor, because that sounds really cool.
Oh, the pain.
Ooh.
And
What book is that even in?
Convert Blood to
Yes.
Convert Blood to Ichor is in Shadow
Shadow
spells.
spells.
Okay.
And this spell converts the target's blood to inorganic liquid, causing physical damage to the target as their organs stop receiving nutrients and oxygen. Spell causes force physical damage on the first combat turn, force -1 the second, so on and so forth. Each time damage is inflicted, the subject resists with a body plus counterspelling test. The damage occurs immediately before the subject's first action each combat turn.
Out of curiosity, what force?
Force on this is going to be 7.
Well, that was mild.
Could have been worse. So,
Yeah. Could have been
Flash?
27.
Of note
Flash?
is that it is a touch attack, and he must succeed on the touch.
Oh, that is true. Thank you for reminding me of that.
on the
Okay.
bad touch.
I
You are
feel
very
better.
welcome.
Dodge, Flash, dodge.
Boop.
Does he have 10-foot reach for all you Pathfinder people?
Reach is +2.
Keep a 5-foot step.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Having never played Pathfinder,
Alright,
I'm just so confused.
Time to do that thing you're good at, Flash.
Defender
Yes.
wins on a tie.
My one skill. Hey, Flash is going to nope out of there.
Okay.
Oz, would you like
Oh god!
modify my own initiative? Sorry for that spell defense and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
go ahead.
Or
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you could modify it. That way I'm not focusing on all of it all the time.
yeah, no problem. I just didn't know which you preferred.
Alright, Ripson.
I think we're here to shoot things.
True.
Just gonna take aim and do burst fire.
Okay.
Dag.
Okay. And how much of a burst was that?
Go for 10.
Just 3.
Yeah, go
No,
for
it's
the
just-
bumps.
It was 3 rounds. I took aim.
Two
Oh.
game into 3 round. Okay.
Yeah.
Glancing shot.
Yep.
Were you firing the capsule rounds or were you firing other bullets?
Capsule rounds.
Okay.
Now that I know I have them.
Yep.
Dead man.
So does this Durgun have horns?
This Durgon does have horns.
Oh, please.
Oh, good. Good.
That's
so this
not
is what
gonna
I'm
be
going.
his codpiece.
So what I'm going to do, assuming that since Durgan has his head bowed and tried to do the bitey swipe at
Uh-huh.
Flash, his head is within jumping reach of Deadman, which is admittedly quite large, but assuming it's within reach, am I incorrect in that assumption, GM?
You are not.
Okay, so what I would like to do is do a compound action. For my free/standard, I'm going to do a movement gymnastics
Mhm.
to jump up. For my other standard, it is going to be an escape artist to have the horn impale my jacket and me get out of the jacket.
Look at this motherfucker.
Oh.
All right, let's make it happen.
Of course, you realize this means the giant monster is going to be on fire
Yeah.
and angry.
7 successes on gymnastics to do that.
Okay, and your physical limit is lost.
What?
17.
Oh.
17. my
Too
physical
high.
limit is yes.
Yes, your physical limit is yes. Okay, so the result of that action is yes with 7 successes.
Okay. And now for the escape artist to make it work. 4 successes to slip out of a jacket, the threshold of which is 3.
That means you have slipped out of the jacket.
Okay, and the jacket is now impaled on his horn.
It is.
Good. Free action, wireless, boom.
All right.
So he is at 1/2 armor to soak thermite, which is 30 times 10, 300p, or 30 individual, whichever way you want to do it, but 10 of them.
30 individuals.
300.
I'm doing the math in my head, and it's not looking good.
I think at this point, peace is not ever going to be an option. I think that's pretty much gone.
We just shot him with death. Like, literal death. I'm pretty sure it ceased to be an option a while ago.
Just gonna recommend that he double checks the description of thermite. That might apply a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to because. Damn.
Not to rain on dead man's parade a little bit, but
Let's find the thermite bar.
So, cannot be used.
Hero Labs has a search function.
It does.
Here.
So,
Has to be
Sorry.
set carefully, meaning that it has to be in contact when it goes off, which is
Just-
the purpose of the impale. So it is there. It says unless your target is tied up or unconscious or something, in which case, wow, ouch.
Yeah.
So, since it's in contact, the 1/2 I would guess would work, but we can also 1/2 the damage because it's not.
Yeah, he's
Perfectly
probably
on
whipping
there.
his head around, flailing that shit off,
Yeah.
with thermal pattern everywhere. That's
Yeah,
all I
so
can
that-
imagine I would do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god.
my
Yeah, so
weave is on fire.
Only he was a feathered serpent.
Exactly.
Oh lord.
It's like Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial.
I mean, I have to admit, I did ask you guys in private to provide a strategy that would dump truck my own strategy, and you have done so. But dragon bullshit is still a thing,
It absolutely is.
and
Oz?
Yes.
Did the dragon get a chance to dodge his gymnastics test to get on top of him?
nope.
Okay.
Because he's arrogant.
I mean, if I really wanted to do that, it would be that.
Which is even successes.
Right. If I wanted to, but as it is said, he is arrogant. So we will rule that the gymnastics did work, the escape artist did work, because it's a cool idea. It's a really cool idea. And I'm going to go ahead and roll against 150p, because when that thing starts going off and it cuts through half of his space, he's going to get it off of him right quick.
Oh yes, yes he is.
He's going to use create water and spritz himself.
It works. Okay. So, Dead Man leaps onto the dragon's horn, and through some sort of magical work, bullshit magic, is back on the ground, but his coat is not. It is there is the horn is through one of the arms of the jacket, and as it's waving around, and Melons is waving his head because fuck, someone just jumped on it. That's some bullshit right there. The jacket flies open, and everybody can see the glittering amber ready lights on 10 thermite burning bars. And then he whips his head the other way, and it slams shut. And then they activate, and you see this jacket just immolate in a big thing of fire, and starts cutting through Mel's skull. And there's a resounding howl through the whole complex here, and I need to roll a thing. What is my thing? There it is. Okay, and everybody's going to need to roll versus willpower plus logic.
Does the line of sight spell?
This is a fear effect, so it would be everybody within auditory range.
And it is what?
Fear. It is willpower plus logic to block.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm no good against this.
That's the 34, the fear effect.
Yeah.
34?
He throws 34 because he needs to get the hell. He needs you people to get the hell away so we can get this birdie shit off.
Oh, even my expanded dice pool is not going to beat that.
I'm going to burn an edge to smack that shit down. Katie knows no fear.
Alright.
What is your drag? Okay.
So, normally...
Do I have one of those strikers? Because I have heavy weapons.
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure to give Katie one.
Alright.
Dead Man burns the smackdown as well.
Okay. So, normally the fear power would be victim flees in panic and doesn't stop until safely away and gone. And out of the critter's sight, actually. So, terror lasts for 1 combat turn per net hit scored by the critter. That's like 13 combat turns. I don't know if we're gonna do that. So, I'm going to go ahead and rule.
Reduce by. What about the fab negatives to him?
Yeah, see the fab negatives are about to take effect. That is true.
Okay.
So what we are going to do here? Huh? What?
Can I retroactively also burn an edge on that, seeing as both other Hellions have?
You may.
Alright.
Call it the inspiring presence of Dead Man.
Yeah.
Just burn the edge, guys. No big deal.
Dragon? Whatever. Bossman says don't run, we don't run.
These colors don't run.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So,
Hope you hovers appreciate this sacrifice we have made. Go ahead.
So you see the dragon like physically inhale and then do a huge fearful bellow, which strikes terror in the hearts of Shadowrunners everywhere, and even like birds are startled, bursting from the trees and flying the fuck away. Meanwhile, the Hellions hold their ground as everybody starts taking off. But that almost supernatural fear effect starts to quickly subside because everybody who is anybody can start seeing that blue cloud of bacteria starting to grow and feed on a dragon. So, that being said, everybody who has not burned a smackdown is going to be out they're going to be running and hiding. If you remain out of line of sight of the dragon, I will count it as hiding for 2 combat turns. And if, as the fab continues to take effect, that will be reduced.
Kanya's trying to be like right in the middle of these 2 boxes. I can't really.
If you hold Alt while you click, you can actually move it in between the boxes.
I kind of like the fact that he's dancing like that's right. What box is better? What box is better?
There we
I don't want to be in either of the boxes.
There
I
we
told
go.
you I should have took Guts, Katie. You talked me out of it.
Brass balls is best.
Sure.
How to
Even
get
with
the happy
guts,
corner.
though, I don't think he'd have made a 35.
Yeah.
Cotton. It is Cotton's turn, and he's scared. He's scared, so scared.
Awesome.
And Poet. Same thing.
Yeah, I will cower right behind that wall that is. I am already the farthest away from the dragon. I will continue to cower.
Nice. All right, and Katie went first.
Could he call a
would-
spirit to yell for save me?
Yeah, actually, that was going to be my question. Could I have... First of all, how far is the bacteria spread visually? Like, am I out of... Like, if I call a spirit here, is it going to immediately start to get eaten, is the question.
From
Which
where
I asked.
you are at, it will not get eaten. Now, if you cast it up by Dead Man, that fucker's going to be pissed.
Oh, no, yeah, that's like instant spirit bane. So, yeah. Instead of just calling one of my spirits, I'm going to call all of my bound spirits.
But it takes you a while to do that.
It takes me one turn to call all of them if it's the same command.
No, it takes you one action to command a spirit. This is not Fujin rules. This is Shadowrun rules.
If I give them all the same command, same thing applies?
That's correct.
Okay, sorry. I just I was thinking like I know on all the mass mental manipulation spells you can get if you give one command to multiple people it works the same way, and I thought it might work the same way for spirits, but that's cool. So no, I will call up Arissa. She is a 4/7 spirit of man, and I will ask her to materialize.
All right. We will.
You need some hugs.
I need a hug.
Awesome. Let's see here. Alright. So, bound spirits, those are fun. I do not have any tokens for a bound spirit.
Okay, you want to just like make a random symbol and put it next to me?
Possibly. Let me see what I've got here. Oh, that's perfect. I'll use that one. Doot. And Poet's way down there. Bam. There we go.
Okay.
And that will also give us the ability to roll initiative for it.
Yeah, since it's going to take her a complex to materialize, you want me to just roll it at the end of the combat turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Plink. Plink, what are you doing?
So I will, from my position. How high is the wall in front of me?
The wall in front of you is high enough that it blocks line of sight.
Okay. I have both wall running, air walking, and adept bullshit.
Okay, well that's three things you said both for, so I will penalize
That's
you one.
That's because it is all adept bullshit as a
That's true.
thing.
It is an umbrella. Call that wall 4 meters high.
Okay. I want to like step, jump up it, shoot dragon again, and then fall back to like come back onto the ground on my side of the wall and move more down it.
Alright, roll your adept bullshit.
I get you want gymnastics or you what actually is wall running? Wall running is 6 dice for me. That is probably enough to get me a step up to jump.
Yes, a step.
Is his mouth still snapping open and closed?
Yes.
I will put a fab round into his mouth.
Okay. Since you're going to be doing adept trick shot bullshit, I will take an additional 2 dice off from the call shot.
Alright, my centering removes 4 from this. So
Neener.
Adept bullshit every time.
only 5.
Does Melons get negatives for being blinded?
Just keeps glancing those.
Yep. It shatters on a tooth.
Yeah, that's close enough to in his mouth for me. And then I'll move a little bit more down the thing so that he doesn't know exactly where I am.
Okay. And I knew I forgot to do something. There we go. Alright, so we'll look and see what Melons can do besides get fucked up by people. Pain. Yeah, feel horrible pain. He is going to start stepping back so he can try and take flight.
I would like to remove 5 from my initiative in order to intercept him, to stop his movement.
Okay.
Which should be, unless I'm reading this incorrectly, a standard attack versus defense. If I get a net hit, period, I stop his movement.
Okay.
And since he's in constrained locations, he might get a negative on his defense. Fingers crossed, maybe.
Maybe.
Ha-ha! 12 successes.
Stop right there, dragon scum! It's like the tick voice.
Pay your fine, go to jail, or die.
Villains, stop your naughty ways!
Right, so with 4 net successes, you intercept him and stop him in his tracks.
Okay, so I would like to keep him within the building where he was. So that he doesn't get to move out into open air.
Okay, and I believe he was right there.
Yes, he was.
Well, he's still probably partially out there because he's a giant Durgan.
Right, yeah.
He doesn't entirely fit in the building.
Alright, so he has been denied his movement. But there is an orc in unarmed combat range, so he's going to try and fuck that orc up.
Bring it.
Stick that gun in his mouth. Make him choke on it.
Melons, you suck.
I mean, Deadman did give him the reason you suck speech.
Yeah.
Here's a PowerPoint slide on why you suck.
Alright.
I imagine it's one of those anime moves where like a giant punch and he just kind of like stops it with his hand and is pushed back.
Yeah.
Because it was a...
Alright, so as Defender wins, Deadman sees the chomp coming and just casually takes a step back and then smacks the dragon on the snout and says, "No, bad."
Bad dragon.
Bad dragon. No cookie.
So I can't roll animal handling for the dragon, right?
No,
I was just gonna ask.
you cannot.
What can...
I know.
I should get to act after Nicoya.
Can you guys hear
Even
me?
though we ordered. Yes, we heard you.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
It's been asked, what can scared people do? Because people are wanting to know what they can do while they are panicked by the dragon fear.
I asked in the team, I asked.
So things that people can do while panicked, hide. They can do preps to try and psych themselves up. I will rule that if you can give me a composure test and meet a threshold of 4, then you will get your big boy panties on and step out in order to meet the Durgon again.
Awesome.
Okay.
So, as it is now, Rosen's turn.
I'm gonna try to compose myself.
Okay.
Mm.
You are still not composed. You were like, fuck that shit. I ain't going out there.
Nope.
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 And if for Solid, I will say it. Good hustle. Way to get in there.
Good try. Good attempt. Dead man. It is the dead man's turn.
It is, and I am torn between two actions that I can take.
Have I gotten to go yet?
Katie's down at number 12.
Okay.
Dead man would like to. So the dragon's mouth is still open because he tried to bite me, right?
Yeah.
There's a fab gun going in there.
Okay. Roll your throwing weapons.
I absolutely
Awkward.
will. Since it's non-aerodynamic, my specialty does apply.
That is true.
Although it's usually throwing motherfuckers, it is now a gun.
Throwing
Now
These
you're
traits
glad
of
you-
life at this moment.
It's one of those things where you were thinking about taking motherfuckers as your specialty,
Yeah, I was, but
but now you're glad you took the more general choice.
yes, throwing a gun for 5 successes. Ugh.
We have a dragon slaying dead man. We don't need no sword.
9 successes on the edge, yo.
Alright, so
Damn it.
you rear up to throw that gun at him, and he's getting canny. He thinks he knows what's about to happen, and he gets his nose closed, or his mouth closed, in time for the gun to bounce off, and it clatters to the ground.
Okay. Dead man is going to, because that was his complex. It was a standard is a throw, right? Throw is standard.
Go.
I think it's just a simple. I think the only complex combat actions are melee.
I think so as well. Yes. Okay. I would like to use my second to initiate a fucking clinch.
Alright, you're going to clinch a dragon.
Yes, I am.
This is going to be amazing.
Never thought I'd say that.
Yeah. Neither did I. I did not expect that this was ever going to be a thing. But
And yet,
Hello, Miss Oz.
she can't hear you. I'm worried.
I know.
Wow, are you
He can still be hospitality from the Southerners.
Exactly.
yep, 5 successes on
We're
Dead
going
Man
to
doing his
teach you
thing.
one day at a time.
No, you know what? I'm going to burn an edge to SmackDown.
Oh shit.
Alright, so I was well, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not even gonna roll the dice then, because you're burning an edge to SmackDown. So you advance on the dragon fearlessly.
So it is now an actual thing. What is the dragon's physical limit?
40.
Okay. So yes, we are in neutral position in the clinch.
Dead man clinches the dragon.
So yeah, this dragon like starts trying to rear back, and Dead Man just reaches out and leaps up and grabs him by the nostrils and just forces him down on the ground, and just gets his mitts into the nostril there, and Melons cannot move his snout. And if a dragon could give a look of surprise, I suppose it would.
Okay, my free action. I told you were a dead man walking, you son of a bitch.
Spit in his eye.
And I'm going to DNI Katie. I told you that jacket was a good idea.
Oh god, I now know what I have to do.
Yup.
Flash.
I'm up.
You are.
Right. I am going to take a hit of Nova Coke. It does not interfere with Serapax in any way. That for the hub thing. And not addicted. And then I'm going to try to have Flash recover his balls.
Dignity.
He has no dignity. Don't lie. Don't even suggest it.
You're right. What was I thinking?
No.
Okay.
However, next combat turn, he will get one more die to that.
Okay.
Cotton.
Hey, Yep. Hello.
Hi there.
How you
Is it my
doing?
turn?
It is your turn.
Sweet.
Take some drugs.
I don't have any drugs. I don't know what drug. I do have. I don't have drugs relevant to this. Let's see how we do. Composure check. We're going to use some edge on that.
Okay.
Oh man.
5, 6. Here we go. 3. Get the reroll. 2d6. Didn't quite work out.
So close, yet not. A shame. A shame. Katie Kaboom, it is your turn.
Katie is going to step out and say, "You think you're scary? I spend a week, a month with Molly Mayhem." And she's going to fire a rocket launcher at him and use edge on the roll. And this will be the last edge I have for this encounter. But it's important that it works.
Yep. And Melons is at a -8 to dodge because of the clinchies.
Oh, wait, I didn't reroll. I didn't use the exclamation point. So
Oh God, please.
5. I'll use the exclamation point this time. Damn it! 1.
Okie dokie. And you said he's at a -8.
Yeah. And there goes that weapon. But it was used so well.
Well, it works off the grenade rolls, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes it does. I do believe so.
So I think we got some scatter going on.
Yeah. Let me go find the scatter book.
You know, you think as much as I use explosives, I'd have that page memorized, but I don't.
Right.
Here it is, page 182.
Yep.
It is 5d6 minus hit, so 4d6. So. Oh.
Go ahead and roll them 4d6.
Yep, coming up. So it scatters 15 meters, and it is going to be a 2d6 for 10. So it is going to scatter 90 degrees to the right of the direction I wanted it to go, which was down his nose. So it's going to go 15 meters in this direction.
Katie, you're going the wrong way.
All right.
She was excited.
She was very excited. So yeah, she fires off that rocket, and she is positive that she had it pointed in the right direction, but somehow it just went straight north, and
Awkward. She pulled the trigger before she could bring it over to bear.
she did. So that piece of cover is now gone, because that's what it would hit.
Whoops.
I feel terrible.
Good hustle. Way to get the game.
Good job, honey. Way to get in there.
Oh, Plink. Plink, what are you doing?
Yep. I'm going to repeat the same jump up shoot bullshit. However, this time I am instead going to attempt to put a fab bullet into his eye. Because I'm a blind me a dragon.
Okay.
So normally, since this is a -10 for shooting at a person, can I reduce that for shooting at a significantly larger eye?
No.
Fair enough.
Good hustle. Way to get in there.
Yeah, I would figure I'd give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen?
Oz drives over and smacks you in the head. He's going on vacation, you know.
I keep 8 of those.
You're working vacation.
That would be.
Travel J, Silent Bob style beat up rubbers.
All right, so you put a capsule round in Mel's eye, and it blinds him, and does the 1 point of damage that it maxes out at.
Yeah, no, it's also a capsule round, so it's -4 damage. He obviously soaks that easily.
Right.
But the payload has been delivered.
Yeah, the payload is delivered. He just got an eyedropper full of fab.
Yep, and I would like to go over this wall. And is this rocks here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
No, I'll stay where I am, and I will repeat the process next turn for his other eye.
Okie dokie. I guess it's Melons' turn.
Yes, it is.
And Melons is going to attempt to cast a spell now.
He's at a -2.
A -2 to cast a spell. Alright.
Yep.
That's gonna suck. I think he might be hard up on this one.
Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps.
I'm hoping when I shoot out his other eye that he will be unable to cast line of sight spells.
I'm
Except
sure
he
he's
could do it
looking to
actually.
ruin Dead Man. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to try to do.
Yeah, he's probably going to try and ruin Deadman. And...
You cast government couldn't do it, one dragon can't do it. Dead man have worse times in the shower.
Good lord.
There's a beat himself off to death joke somewhere in here, but I'm not going to play that because I'm above it.
I am sure you are.
Wait, I have a question, Oz. Does the dragon have wound penalties for having the thermite
Yes, he does.
explosion on his head? Okay.
He does. He's rocking win penalties right now.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna give that a try. We're gonna give
Oh god.
a reckless cast split pool a try here.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This is gonna be terribly awkward.
Ooh. I got the shivers.
So we're gonna start off with a Force 10 flamethrower on the dead man.
That's it?
Well, we're starting off with that.
I didn't see anything, I just heard that. Oh.
God, he sucks. He's gonna edge that.
I thought his age was locked down.
It is locked down. He still has his normal pool,
Okay.
but he
Gotcha.
can't just say.
He can't do the dragon bullshit.
Yeah, he can't drag
gotcha.
bullshit it. So that's it on flamethrower, and then I need to roll his drain. Okay. And flamethrower is
At 10 with 5/3, that's 15 at -10.
yeah.
Believe in you, boss.
Dead man, take your +6 from
Well,
my counterspelling.
Oh, +6.
I declared spell defense, yeah.
So that is 9. And I will take some stun. No big deal.
Wait a minute. This map is showing me that you're the only one in line of sight.
I am.
Alright. Well, let's keep going with it then. He's gonna try and give you the blood to Ichor now.
Oh, what a dick.
Oh, probably should have saved the counterspelling dice for that.
I thought that's what he opened up with.
Okay. Was that his swipey swipe to make the connection?
That's the...
You're
no,
clinched him, right?
That's the cast. He has not yet done his unarmed combat to make the connection. What is this? Negative for swipey swipe?
For swipey swipe on Dead Man, it's going to be at a -4.
Okay. That's a swipey
That's okay.
swipe.
You're gonna want to dodge that.
I definitely would like to, yes.
Alright.
So
That is
Swiper,
a glancing, which means that he would connect. So
Yeah,
I'm going to spend edge. Spend my last edge to reroll failure so that he does not make that connection. I'm sorry, you're not going to Singapore today.
Okay. I will not fill you with Ichor today. It is a shame.
Yep.
Frozen!
Alright, Roson's gonna coke up and try to get back in this.
That's right. All them drugs. Take all the drugs.
Yeah, so far I've taken Jazz, so I'm gonna need to make 2 addiction tests. One for Bliss, which she'll probably be indulging in if she survives anyway, so I won't worry with that.
Yeah, we are getting
And one for
fucked up.
I'm probably
Yes.
addicted, but oh well.
What are you taking?
Nova Coke.
2. You're not.
Yeah, you're good.
I've taken it earlier this week.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
That's
You hit the threshold, so you're not going to get addicted. At least here.
At least here. That's the key.
Yeah.
Can't promise you elsewhere. Here.
I'm
okay.
gonna edge the composure check.
Alrighty.
Your edge failures?
I welcome.
Yeah, failures.
I welcome your edge. That is 4. So after snorting a line off of your armor, you're like, fuck yeah, it's time to get back in this fight.
She's filled with powdered courage.
Right?
Right?
You've remembered to drink your Ovaltine. Alright, so you'll be ready to go, and you know what? I will give you a simple action to do something.
Bullets.
Yeah,
Fat
bullets.
bullets.
Burst fire.
Okay. More bullets go at the Durgon, and somehow the Durgon is able to get out of the way of the bullets.
I'm all coked up and
No.
unsteady.
Apparently.
At least you hit his direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flash.
Good news is she didn't hit Flash, though.
I'm not like some people.
okay. So I can still make another composure check.
Uh-huh.
Technically, I can pass it.
In theory.
Well- Go for it.
Yes.
We'll see how those dice feel. Nope.
Okay, I'm going to reload my gun with the Fab magazine,
Okay.
which will, and that will end me for this.
Yep. Cotton.
Hello, I return. Let's see here. We're going to use some more edge to attempt to get composed. Boom! Hallelujah. I mean, I can roll to blow it out of the water more if that helps.
No,
Oh, you got
you're
it
fine.
for.
All right, cool. So can I shoot the son bitch?
You can.
We're gonna shootify with our trusty AK-97 with a 3-round burst of Fab 3 rounds, whether he needs it or not.
Oh, he needs it. He needs all of it.
We feel like he needs it. All right.
Yeah, he needs all he can get.
And I'm not moving. Do I have
Fizz.
line of sight on him, or what is this right here?
That is a piece of cover that you cannot see Melon's behind. You can basically
Okay.
see his scaly ass, but you cannot see his face.
You can shoot his ass.
Yeah, it don't matter where you hit him.
Yeah, if I have
Fab
if I can,
suppository.
Katie suggested it.
the Fab suppository. You know what? Let's go with let's hope for the. We're not going to call shot it. We're just going to hope. We're just going to put it. We're going to put it into the ether that we want the bullets to go.
He's putting that on the wall. If it happens.
Just see how it goes. Let's just see what happens. So we're going to roll. We can take aim. So that's +1. So we got 15 D, 6 greater than 5, and let's see how we do. We're going to. What did I roll? Oh, 3, and we're going to re-roll the failures.
Okay.
That's my third point of edge. So that's roll 12 D, 6 greater than 5. So 6, and I keep all that.
All right.
There you go.
So you drop a 3-round burst into the dragon's scaly ass, and what is the damage code?
The damage code. I mean, I know it does. I don't know what Fab bullets do. What are they? Gel rounds or capsule rounds?
Capsule.
They're capsule rounds.
Jesus, have
So
they're
they're your damage -4, and the target gets +4 to soak.
Okay. Well, normally the damage would be 10p, so it's going to be 6p damage, and a 3-round burst, I believe, does minus what, 2 or 3 to their armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's minus 2 normally anyway, so you can add a 3-round burst to that, and we can hope for hope.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So you don't do any
Jesus.
physical damage to him, but you do you do spray him with more fab, and it's starting to get really hazy right around Melons right now.
Sweet. Let's see. Yep, that's me.
Okay, Katie.
Alright, well, Katie has fired her rocket launcher and she feels extremely disappointed about that. So clearly the problem was that she was not using Oedipus. So it is time that he feels the wrath of her gun as she takes a shot at him. And it's going to be 4 hits. He's probably going to dodge it. That's okay. Good hustle. Way to get in there.
He did not.
Well, she does
My
not
God,
have. She doesn't have much of a chance, but she managed to pull it off. So that's gonna be another fab round
All right.
that he takes the smack from, and it's from a crime lord. And yeah. So I don't think we really need to worry about the damage code for it because I'm pretty sure he can soak it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Yep, he soaked it.
Oh God, yes.
All right, Plank.
I'm gonna blind his other eye.
All right, roll for 8 at bullshit.
That is the number that I keep.
Okay.
It does 0 damages.
It does 0 damages, but he is blind in both eyes.
Yeah, no, that's. Am I able? Do I know where my gun that I had Deadman try to stuff it in there? Is that like underneath of him? Or?
Yeah, it's underneath of him right now.
Okay. I will send a quick DNI to Deadman that if he can get him to drop his head down low to that gun, I will manually detonate it.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Because, you know, like, I'm not going to go up there and pick it up. That seems really stupid.
Yeah.
That looks
All
like
right.
initiative.
That looks like initiative.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. 1 combat turn took us 40 minutes.
Alright, I got the exact same.
Did it again. I have to look at my token now. Stop forgetting this.
Oh, damn. I think I go before Melons now. Hooray.
26.
Yep.
Cotton's at 13. And turn to that. And that's going to make it 23. And Poet, did you get 15? You got 15. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we survived the first 3 seconds of the encounter.
Hooray!
I'm feeling pretty good because I don't think anybody has any
Yes.
damage on him except for a handful of stun on Deadman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if I had stim patch bullets that I could fire, I would totally plug him with.
Yep.
It's okay.
Too bad those are not a thing.
Yeah. I've got stim patch stuff in my auto injector, thankfully.
Oh, you can do that.
No.
Yeah, but I'm not suffering any negatives, so it's kind of whatever.
I forget, how long is a Drogon? A great Drogon?
Long.
Barry.
Go over and look underneath.
You'll be impressed.
The question is, how wide is the Great Dragon? That's what I think. That's more important.
I just wanna make sure
God.
that Dead Man would be out of range at Grenade Stone at the dragon's behind.
I'm reasonably sure Dead Man has survived a grenade or two.
Yeah, we're reasonably sure of that as well.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be one grenade.
You're what now?
It's if I do get the ability to move, it's probably not gonna be one grenade.
Okay.
And I can move.
Yes, you can.
All right. So where is that gun?
It's yeah, it's about 10 meters from you.
All right. Oh, Flash is letting go of his gun, which is on a sling. He is going to. He psyched himself up with no coke. He's like, "I'm the goddamn Flash. I can do this." And he unstraps. He presses the quick release on his Batman belt, which is going to be sad when it is gone. But he's going to have that in one hand and the gun in the other, and he's coming up on the dragon. He's going to shove that pistol. He's going to give it a pistol suppository with a grenade chaser.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Next turn, he's out of action.
Fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed for you. I hope it works just like my thermite coat did. If it does, that'd be awesome.
Plink.
So you picked up the gun, right? My gun, or
yes, I have that gun with the. Because you said the gun is also explosive.
yeah, that gun definitely has an explosive self-destruct on it. I do believe I have 2 rounds left in this one. I don't think there's anything. Is he still snapping his mouth and stuff, or is he?
Well, yeah, he would be.
What am I losing?
All right, then he's gonna eat another one, sir. Delicious.
All right.
Awkward as shit. That could hurt.
Yeah, no, he's right in the mouth.
Nope.
Delicious, delicious bullets.
The dragon needs his vitamins.
Dead Man. What's Dead Man doing?
I'm going to, with all of the bonuses I may or may not have, this is just with my standards, nothing additional from the clinch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to punch-size him in the face.
You're going to
For free.
punch a dragon in the face.
Yes, so what's happening is the dragon is rearing his head and whatnot and taking Dead Man for a ride.
Mm-hmm.
So on the upswing, he's going to let go with one hand, and with the force of the coming down, going to bring his fist down between the now blind eyes, right in that sweet spot.
Okay.
Hit him on the nose.
Yep, for 6 successes. And a blind Durgon that is being clinched has many negatives. I haven't thought to calculate them all out, but yeah.
Yeah.
And wound penalties. All sorts of negatives.
Which means he's right about there. Okay.
So that is 20p.
20p. All
Oh
right.
shit.
Fuck you, dragon.
The only thing he's got is soak. You have sort of gotten rid of everything else.
Yeah. Well, that's.
That is still a lot of soak.
I'm using my free action to maintain the clinch.
Okay.
And I'm going to karmic response that free action if he attempts to break the clinch. So.
Okay. So, he is now blind. I wonder if I can adjust that. Is that a thing I can adjust on Hero Lab? Doesn't look like it.
Blind? No.
It is worth a shot. Alright. Melms is going to attempt to, well, he's not going to attempt to do it, he's actually going to do it, because he is going to burn it as a smackdown this unarmed combat test against Deadman.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate.
Do we get to warm all of our houses with that one?
No, we just
Because
warmed
it
the
is
cage.
getting on towards spring. I mean, winter.
So he's going to smack down that unarmed combat test, and that's going to be 47p, because that is what his strong is 43
I'm
plus
going
4.
I know that this is kind of in that gray area of the rules, but can I smack down his smackdown to have it resolved as normal?
Well, I don't see why not.
Okay. I will burn an edge to say fuck you, dragon.
Alright, then we will resolve it as normal.
Okay.
So he is blind and clenched, which puts him at that.
Huzzah!
Alright.
I do not get bit for all of the peas.
You do not get bit for all of the peas. Katie Kaboom. You've got Deadman and Flash and Melms, and things are happening.
These are exciting times. How far away is they? That's the important thing. Oh shit. Okay, so Katie is going to fling a grenade in that direction and hope for the best. So let's see. Throwing, that is going to be at her maximum range for grenade of 20 meters, so that is going to be a -6 to her throwing pool, but they are non-aerodynamic because she doesn't use the Batman grenades.
Okay.
So let me see.
Let me bring up my scatter table just in case.
Just in case. That's -6, so coming up.
Oh god.
Alright, so that's going to be 8. 3 successes to plant it right on the dragon's body.
Okay.
So we'll say there. And this would be a high explosive grenade because that's how we roll.
Alright. So that means he is going to be at half armor because it is going to be connected. However, Deadman and Flash will also have to roll to resist at the appropriate negatives for a high explosive grenade.
16p -2, I do believe, is the high explosive grenade.
That is correct, and it loses 2 power per meter. So
Yes.
they're both at 5 meters, so they're going to both be resisting 6p -2. And Melons will resist 16 at half.
Okay, that's...
Wow!
I didn't look. Oh,
Whatever.
oops.
That's not exploded.
So, apparently everybody else is able to soak it because Melza's fucking soak roll was terrible.
16p? Yeah.
He's got more edge, sir. He could spend it.
Yep, and he's gonna. Because he shouldn't be... God damn, 5 successes on 31 dice.
Yeah.
Shit has happened to me.
Sometimes I get 5 successes on 48 dice. You know, whatever.
So she flings a grenade and is like, I'm so sorry. As the grenade flies in the air, it lands at his feet and says, it's not my fault. And it explodes. Because her grenades have weapon personalities.
And, yeah.
He met the Suicide Squad.
He did. He's gonna take that. Things have happened. So the grenade explodes against Melons, and he shies away from it and brushes up against the wall, and the wall starts to crumble as his bulk starts going through it. And Deadman and the Flash both have to soak the grenade as it goes off.
Yep.
And it seems
Deadman
to
got
do so.
12. Yep.
Alright. Rosen's turn.
I'm gonna do a complex burst at said drag.
Okay.
I will edge that because I've got some to kill.
Hit that dragon.
Hit the Durgon.
Be 9 successes.
Okay.
I'm very glad to not be exploded right now.
It's negative 5.
9 successes at negative 5. And he's... Okay, that's 7 net.
And it was 15p. Of the fab.
Come on, bad soak roll. No.
So he's able to soak it, but both Deadman and Flash can smell and really even taste the bacteria on the air. Like, it is a thick blue haze that seems almost alive around mountains now.
It's a good thing I don't care about any of that. It's
Yeah.
good to be a mundane.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a great day to be a mundane.
Yes.
Poet Spirit is able to go.
Poet Spirit waits for Poet.
Poet Spirit waits for Poet. Hey, look, it's Poet's turn.
Hey, Poet will use his simple action to give in. Oh no, Poet has to, stop being a scared little boy.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't have to from cover. Because I mean, you're still cowering, but
I want to stop cowering though, so I can do other things.
Gotcha. Okay.
That works.
Okay. So Poet is no longer a scared little boy, and he will give a. Yeah, because I'm on drugs. He will give using a simple action to command his spirit to protect his team.
All right.
And he will. He's already in cover as a simple action, so he will call. I don't really want to make this combat even longer by calling up another spirit. So.
Oz loves you.
No, it's just common courtesy.
Hit him with Sunbeam.
He doesn't have allergy to sunlight. Why couldn't you have given me a ghoul dragon, Oz?
Because zombie dragons are 6th edition.
Okay.
I eagerly await the flank.
Yeah, I will just continue. Oh yeah, I will declare spell defense again, just in case. I'm pretty sure his fab problems are going to be big enough, but just in case, I will use that with my free action and continue staying in cover. And now it is my spirit's
Shoot him.
turn.
Shoot
I
him.
guess I could shoot him, but I don't have fab bullets, so they're not really going to do anything.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Gives him -1 till the rest of his dodges.
Okay, I will shoot him with my little pistol then.
Okay.
Let me check the range penalties. What's the thing you click on to get the cursor line thing in Roll20?
The one that looks like a ruler.
There we go.
It's
All right.
Oh, the magnifying.
God, I hope you hit it.
Trying to keep track of all the math in order to, because of all the negatives on him right now.
I'm gonna add some more to him in a minute.
I'm sure you are. God, I never want to do this again.
Okay.
No.
And it is my spirit's turn, and my spirit will use the guard power on the team.
Okay.
I believe it can do it Yeah, protects a number of characters at once equal to the critter's magic attribute.
Okie dokie.
Guard is good. It's great. I love it.
Oh, it's more in case they use accident or, there are glitches.
Cotton!
So, I'm going to DNI ask Deadman, should I use more Fab 3 rounds or switch to APDS? I'm assuming the Fab 3 might as well keep piling it on.
The Fab 3 is going to kill him eventually, is how it's going to work. Because there's enough in him and on him that he's going to die eventually. Insofar as the right now is APDS is probably going to be your better bet.
Sweet.
Wait, can I roll a magical threats knowledge to know if more Fab would accelerate the death process?
On your turn, I believe.
Yeah, on your turn.
Okay.
Not to step on the GM's toes, I'm just trying to help expedite.
Yeah, nope.
Okay, so if I have
Cotton, you might want to do like a bullseye double tap thing to get more AP out of it.
Yeah, he's at a huge penalty to his defenses, so stacking.
I've actually never heard of a bullseye double tap. What is that?
It's in Run Faster. You can spend up to 3 rounds. You have to, of course, be able to shoot that many. And each.
I posted it in Skype chat.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll go faster.
Yep.
Not to kill it, but aren't you gonna have to switch your clip?
Yeah, I should. That's the first question I should get to, I guess, before I read all this. But the best idea, I have Smart Link, so I can eject the clip as a free action, which I've already used a free action to ask a question, so I don't know how that works. And then I assume, simple action, slam another mag in, and then fire. I don't know if I can do that in one go.
So this is technically four actions in a 3-action round. So you'll be able to ask the question, swap, and drop the mag, swap the mag.
That means you're set to go next time around.
That just seems like a waste. I guess so. Why not? Let's go with that.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with making sure you're good for the next round.
Yep. Deer Flash. What is Deer Flash doing?
Okay, I can't believe I'm doing this. What am I
Dragon
gonna need to
Suppository?
roll? Yes.
If you are going to operate a suppository, it is going to be an unarmed combat and roll, and it's going to be at like -4 because you're trying to do a cold shot anus.
I'm considering doing a smackdown.
Don't be a bitch.
I don't know, denying you edge would be most satisfying.
Let's just remember the dragon has more edge to burn, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to. More edge is gonna be burnt by us to counter smackdowns. So
Okay, so let me check everything because my stuff's off because of my quality being active, and luckily I still have edge to spend, just normally. Two.
No.
And that was a failure.
Yeah.
Tank surfing! It's a thing.
Plink. What is Plink doing now?
So seeing that dead man just tried to punch him in the middle of the face, I will send a quick DNI of paint in the target, and I will shoot him there. I don't know how much you want to throw on this for me.
You're doing what now?
So given that dead man just tried to punch him like right in the middle of the eyes, I want to hit that spot with a fab bullet, and then I guess that's basically it. And I'm not sure. how much of a negative that would be.
It's going to be a -4 because it's just where whatever head is in run and gun. I don't think.
Called shot vitals.
Yeah, call it called shot vitals. Okay, 4 net.
Damage is irrelevant.
There you go. Alright.
Yep. He's been fabbed in the middle of the face.
Alright. Good man.
Well, I cannot get myself into a proper superior position because unless I get 20 successes. No, you said it was 40? 39 was his physical limit?
Physical limit is 40.
Okay, so I would need 13 successes on not enough dice to actually get into superior position.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to continue punching him in the noggin, hoping that it might do some damage.
Okay.
Eight successes. To a blind dragon. To a blind wounded. Okay. That is another 20, yes, 20p.
Yep.
3 damage. Take it.
Dun, dun, dun.
The bone is starting to soften.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
You were just punching that fab into him. You were tenderizing the dragon.
Yep.
Oh, are we gonna have a barbecue after this?
You know what? Barbecue is a fantastic idea.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So, he is going to cast a fireball, and he is going to center that fireball basically on himself, because goddamn you fucking people, get off it.
Okay, since the order I gave my spirit to protect the team was to protect the team, can that include my spirit declaring spell defense?
No, because you said you were using guard power.
Yeah, okay, just checking. Figure they have logic 7 and can interpret that, so.
Well, they can, but his action was already used to declare guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here. He's gonna go for broke here. How high can he go?
He can go fucking high. He's a dragon.
Yup.
For the record, I know that Lolfir's magic is a 27, so.
Yep, and Melons' magic has been steadily reduced with every pass because of the Fab 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, but Hestabees is higher than Loafer's.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's a good thing they're not here right now.
He's gonna throw a Force 20 fireball.
Yeah, that's 20
Good luck.
meters.
Okay. I'm going to spend initiative to run for my life.
Okay.
I'm going to spend initiative to run for my life. And let's see, I can get what will protect me? I think these walls are gone though. These ones got smashed.
Oh, they're gone.
Yeah. They're starting to go, and they're going to be gone after this shot.
Yeah, I can make that. It is going to put me into run, but fastest runner alive, fastest I'm running away from death. And let's see how much farther can I get? I'm going to maximum get away. So 7, I can get to 18, and so I'm going to dive. Putting all of those remaining walls in the way.
Alright, so that's going to be a -5 for Deadman, a -5 for Flash, because you run for your life.
I don't want to be anywhere near. Forced to
I'm
one with
assuming I'm
14
far enough away.
successes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's
A 34p negative 20 fireball? No, you don't want any of that?
no. I'm not. I'm a badass. I'm not that badass.
Sorry, I didn't specialize in bird wounds.
Yeah.
If he gets a gun, I've got you.
Well, there you go.
So when he explodes, that gun hits somebody in the forehead. She is right there. That's
Right, I
cool.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he casts his spell and just flames go everywhere, and this wall here is toast, and this wall here goes, and
Oh, 20 meters. That's nasty.
the flames are just everywhere, and they don't hit anybody because everybody ran like bitches.
Duh.
Yeah.
I imagine he also has spell shaping to not fireball himself.
Yup. So that happened, but at least he's out of that fucking clinch now.
Yeah, but he took him some drain.
Yup. He took him a little bit
And
of drain.
that was. Yeah.
Let's see. Drain.
Keep piling on them negatives.
All right, go and shoot him again.
He
Do
traded
you have another?
stun.
Do you have another rocket?
No, it's one. It's a single fire rocket.
Well, there were multiples.
Yeah, but it's like it's a single fire tube.
No,
It's
I
like
mean
a-
we have multiple tubes.
Oh, right. Okay, well then I will give him another then. Because that's glorious.
Okay.
I thought we only had one. That's
No,
3
there-
coming his direction. And that's
Which is
on
a
target.
hit.
That's on point.
Yep.
So what is the payload
It's
of that
a-
rocket?
It was anti-vehicular, as I recall, when we were going to be shooting down helicopters.
That is correct.
And so that is 24p with a -4, right? He goes scroll
Unless
down.
unless Mounds is a vehicle.
Yes. Yeah, if he's a vehicle, it's -10. Because he does have hardened armor.
He's
but-
he's large enough. He would be considered a vehicle.
Okay, so 24p -10.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom.
It's gone. He's a mid-sized sedan or possibly a weather balloon.
All right. So,
So yep, Katie leans out with another rocket launcher. She's like, "There's one here's for my boys," and she fires it.
and it smokes Melons right in the side, and he is unhappy, so unhappy. He is blind. He is unable to direct things back. He is reduced to throwing flames and acid and all the other fun shit everywhere.
Oh God. My face.
Rosen.
Rosen is going to flip her gun to full auto. She'll take a simple, and then I will do a simple full auto.
Oh shit!
Hold on, I'm thinking about that.
Do it. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and edge it because that's crappy.
You have
Not
5
worth the
edge,
ammo.
right?
Yeah, it's not worth the ammo to even do that.
When your ammo is a weapon of mass destruction, you make sure that shit hits.
There we go, 11.
Just like that.
It was
What's
a
the limit on your gun?
-5.
Yeah.
It's a -5.
What's the accuracy on your weapon?
Oh, it's an AK-97. What's that?
Looks like at least 7.
Yeah, and I have
You
a
have a
laser.
laser.
With SmartLink.
Yeah, no, I don't
With
smart
laser.
link. I am super mundane. Remember? But
yeah,
I
sorry.
So
I
hard
think laser sight gives me an extra 1. So
So 8.
All right. And you said it was a simple full auto, so -5.
Yep.
Okay.
I hear the flipping of pages and it worries me.
That's gonna connect.
Rob, does it make you feel better if it's me who's flipping the pages?
No.
He soaks
Yeah, like
all the
a-
things.
Sure.
It's alright, he's just been painted with significantly more bullets again.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is so. Poet Spirit.
Do I have to give it? So the last order I gave my spirit was protect my team. Would that mean it has to wait for me again to do anything else other than protect my team? So it will declare spell defense to protect my team,
Okay.
and that will be its action because I cannot give it new orders until then.
Alright. And what are your new orders?
It is to convince Melons that magic isn't fun.
Okay.
Critter power influence.
Alright.
Good luck.
Good luck and Godspeed, sir.
It's not a touch-based attack, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's line of sight.
Yeah, that's fine. Cotton,
Hello.
what you doing?
Preparing to do a double tap, actually. I think that's a pretty good idea.
Alright,
Is it my turn?
it is your turn.
Oh, 'cause I have a okay. My brain temporarily forgot how this works. I guess I'm retarded. Anyway, let's roll some dice. And this is assuming I have APDS rounds in the chamber. I'm going to do the bullseye double tap burst with the AK-97. So at a -4 after aiming. So that's going to be 11. And there we go. Reroll failures for my fourth edge. 96.5. Ouch. Jesus. 4 hits.
4 hits. 4 hits, 4 hits, 4 hits. That's where I'm at now. Okay, you connect.
Holy shit. Okay. Now, if I read this correctly, it says it does the base AP, and this is APDS rounds, times 3.
Right, so you take the normal AP of your weapon. So your gun, without any ammo or anything, what's its damage code?
Oh, without any ammo in it? Or just regular ammo?
Yep.
Regular ammo is 2.
Okay. So if you are doing the bullseye double tap, then you multiply it by 2. If it's a bullseye burst fire, you multiply that by 3. And then you add your APDS to it.
So it'd be 10.
Sure. Yep, 6, 7, 8. Well, hold on. It was times 3. And so it was 2. So that's 12.
No.
It's not the ammo AP, it's just the weapon AP, so it's your 2 times 3 is 6 plus 4.
Right.
Which is 10.
Oh, okay, because the weapon's being added into it. Okay, I'm with you.
Alright. So you're at -10. What was the damage code?
Let me get back to it real quick. 10p.
Alright, I think that is going to bounce off of his scaly hide. Plink.
So I'm going to flip the barrel of the gun around in my hand, so I got to buy the barrel. I will activate my gecko grip on it, and I will hurl this thing at its wing.
Okay.
So I imagine that's just like a -4 for a location.
What is the range? Because you're at 25 meters, so...
I will supernatural prowess strength, and my range becomes irrelevant.
Oh, fucking hate it. Bullshit.
Yep.
I apologize.
So yes, 4, -4. That's oh god.
So it made contact.
It made contact.
The gun has gecko grip on it.
Uh-huh.
And it has a explosive self-destruct, which when I hit it will be 14p negative 5.
Half armor. Because it's in contacts. Yep.
Okay.
That's me. I'll delete that gun from my sheet.
Just like I deleted my duster that I've had since my first run on my sheet.
I know, it makes you sad, right?
And the edge that I have
You
consumed.
realize
Yes.
everyone's chipping in to get Deadman a new one after this run.
Katie's not giving up the one she's got.
And it's going to be the most awesome thing ever.
Flash. What is Flash doing?
Alright, I am. Well, actually, I have to use up a free action every turn, right? Wait, no, I'm okay. That's if I move anymore. Okay, so I'm going to quick draw to shove Tapper's spare gun into the belt I'm still holding.
Tapper's gun. Tapper's dead.
Yeah.
Flink's gun. I'm
There
sorry.
you go. There you go.
I get people confused. It's a terrible habit. And oh, it uses reaction. Unfortunately, that's pistols, isn't it?
Yep.
Which I am not trained in.
Nope.
Oh well. I fail.
Just run up next to it. I'll blow it up in your hand.
Okay, so it will then cost me a simple action to put it away.
Okay. So you put it away with a simple action.
And another simple action to get my gun back up in my hand.
Okie dokie.
And that will end me for this pass.
Oh, Mounds. What am I going to do with you? So, as everybody's been whittling it away, and one of his horns is gone because, some asshole cut it off with thermite.
And part of his head, yeah.
He's just in this middle of this sky blue cloud, and he is realizing what is going on. And people are able to see that this cloud is starting to split off into separate, independent clouds of gas.
Oh dear.
And those separate, independent clouds are starting to head towards the magically active members of the group.
Oh no.
Because
Good news, bad news. Good news, they're splitting off and they're heading away from the spirit, from the dragon. That's bad news. Good news, there's a spirit active. And I think it's a little bit more magical than we are.
that's true. That's very
Yeah, you might have
true.
to summon a sacrificial spirit to distract that shit.
Okay. Orders, go fight a dragon.
You could even just summon like a force 8. Just hey,
Yeah.
show up, because that will be
Summon
higher
that
magic.
boss.
Yeah,
Sorry?
boss, I am burning!
What are you doing to me?
I just want to apologize in advance for what's about to happen.
For the greater good.
It is for the greater good. And, Melons he is going to attempt to move away from that terrible cloud. So
Yeah, but he's got that terrible cloud in his belly from what I remember.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, he's...
And his eyes.
It is following him. He's trying to move, but it is following him. And, God, I don't know what...
He's having a real bad day.
He's having a real bad
Yeah.
day. He is going to throw out an acid attack at general direction because he's blind, so he's going to be throwing this many dice.
I'm helping.
Oh, that was a very good thing you helped with.
So there's a acid attack coming Dead Man's way.
There is some scatter. Oh, you just wanted to dodge?
I believe it's direct.
Okay, I dodge.
Okay. And there is because it's treated as an exotic ranged weapon.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yes, Dead Man dodges as the acid stream starts eating a hole in the ground, and that's what he's going to do.
Yep. Deadman is going to ready his terracotta arms AM-47.
Okay.
Load it with anti-vehicular rounds.
Sniper bullshit. I gotcha.
Yep. And he is going to post up, prepare his shooting place, and take aim.
Okay. Katie Kaboom, what is Katie Kaboom doing?
He is moving farther away. That is not good. So I am going to move up to cover here, and I'm going to try to take another shot at him.
Okay, I will caution you that as you're getting close, you're going to start getting into the fat cloud.
Oh, that's true. There's a fab cloud. That would be crazy, even beyond her levels. So she is going to stay the hell here and let it go eat something that can be eaten, which is not Katie. She's like, get that shit out of here. Don't want none of it on me, because that would be burning in places I do not want to be burned. And she is staying behind the
Katie,
wall.
you burn in a lot of places.
What?
Chlamydia joke.
The best kind of joke.
Oh my goodness, Rosen, what are you doing?
The fat pod, does it do anything to purely mundane creatures?
It does nothing to the mundane.
Alright.
Yeah,
Actually,
Deadman
I
can
thought-
swim in the shit.
It actually doesn't do anything to the awakened if they're not doing anything magical at the time.
Sure. He's still only at 25 meters, which is short range for my weapon, so I'll just go ahead and fire.
Okie dokie.
Before I do it, does anyone know the recoil for firing full auto on an AK-97?
A lot.
Did you take
Complex
a
or simple?
Complex.
-9.
Alright,
But
I'll pass on
you're,
that and do a simple.
You should have a bunch of recoil comp unless you don't do anything to
What you can do...
reset it.
And
Sorry.
this is just a purely mechanical optimization in order of operations. What you can do is stop firing, take a standard to take aim, which will reset,
Yeah,
and then
that's
you
what
get
I
a
was
plus
gonna
one,
do.
and you get to So
Yeah, that's
so
what
you
I
can
was
do a
gonna
standard,
with recoil
and then your
instead.
recoil comp. Yeah, then your recoil comp will take care of the next complex burst that you do.
Yep. So I will just go ahead and take aim and do full auto, which is simple.
Okay.
All the bullets.
God damn. I think I'm blind. I'll just go ahead and fucking edge it again.
Do it.
Why not,
Pull the
right?
edge.
What Edge is for?
Edge is there to be spent.
It is.
You have to spend all of it in a full run.
It's all also there to get through security checkpoints.
Yes.
Say,
Oh my god. Alright, that's a -5. Okay, that's 6 minutes.
oh, that'd be 12p.
Okay.
Stupid Durkin.
Stupid Durgan and your stupid soak.
Fucking the only reason he's
Well, that's
still
fine.
alive.
I'm still using the fab rounds, so I'm about out of them. But
No, he's full of rounds. He's full of bullets. Every time he does something magical, his magic decreases by a fairly sizable amount.
Well, doesn't he lose magic as well just for being dual-natured?
Yes, he
Yep.
does.
God.
Basically, whenever his turn comes up, he's like, "Well, fuck."
Thank you, Katie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Katie
thanks,
is
Katie.
best.
That is a spirit, and a spirit of poets.
Yes, Ooh. Well, I did tell Melons to... I did give my spirit orders, so it has to do that.
Okay.
Even though I wish I had given it different orders now.
All right. So what is it doing?
It was trying to convince Melons that, trying to burninate us was a bad idea. With the...
He's pretty convinced that he may have misjudged this. Yes.
Yeah, so it's an influence about bad idea, boss.
All right. And
that's the spirit's influence pool because it's sustaining the guard ability.
All right. And what do I roll to assist that?
Willpower plus logic minus wound penalties. So I'm hoping he's pretty f***ed up. Whoa, he's not taking much.
Not fucked up enough.
I will say that yes, he has been plenty fucked up, but his stats are that high.
No, I believe you.
Yeah. No, this is absolutely a dragon.
Yeah, no, it's a dragon. It was more one of those, well, maybe it'll work, and he'll stop doing things for a second before he takes it off.
He wants to go home and be a family man.
Yeah.
Fly back to Latvia, become a potato farmer.
Realize, of course, once he runs out of magic, he has nothing to stop him from filling himself with cyberware.
I'm actually more worried if he did fly away, because then he'd be back.
He dies if he runs out of magic.
He did.
Well,
Yeah, if he runs out of magic, he's dead. And if he actually does try to fly away, we've got people on the rally point with the ability to at least hit him as he's flying.
Yep.
So it's on me?
You hear that rally point, people? It might be up to you. Finish the
Yeah,
job.
it is up to plane.
Alright, so I will quick draw my my room sweeper. I will take aim and I will shredded flesh him.
Okay.
Just double check that that's only -4.
Yeah, no, shredded flesh is delicious bullshit. I love that. I love that
It's
ammo.
best. 1p per turn unresisted.
Yep.
Perfect for boss fights.
It really is. You just
More dots, more dots.
You nail him and then you clinch him so he can't move and let him bleed out.
The funny thing is, there are almost no boss fights in Shadowrun.
Boss fights are why characters like Deadman and Stamp were built.
Yeah.
So I got 7 hits on him.
Okay.
So that is unfortunately my my remit.
Well, there.
So 9. Alright.
So he soaked it.
Yep, nothing happens. I will DNI to Flash. Give me that gun.
And it is the Flash's turn.
Is he on mute?
Okay, Flash will DNI back. That Plink is welcome to it, and switch out the ammo back to APDS because the dragon is filled with enough fab already. And he pretty much gets that goddess because he's the only one who can go this pass.
Mm-hmm.
And in it.
And in it.
Damn it! Somebody leadership me. So sad.
Oh yes, a good roll finally.
Oz, I have a question. In core, it does not say what kind of action it takes to activate masking. And since there are fab clouds coming in my general direction, I'm going to want to do that.
We're gonna go ahead and declare it's gonna be you need a magic plus a sensing because you have to see what you're masking in order to mask it, and then we'll go from there. We'll make up some cool bullshit is what we'll do.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know when my turn. So in that case,
Nope, that's exposed.
person still isn't.
I know. You think as a GM on Roll20, I'd know how to click on things.
I know.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Actually, Link, are you sure you're gonna want the gun back? Because Flash has been inside the FAB cloud. As has the gun.
Well, if you could run like a perception check to see if it's got any of that glowy blue shit going on, that would help.
Since both Deadman and Flash are quite literally in the cloud, I think it's safe to say that there's some on it.
Yes, I would echo that.
There's a hint of it all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a distinct bouquet. Cotton, did you
Yes.
have it in it? Cotton.
Did he doze off? Is he on mute? Are you on mute, my brother from further south?
Come on, Cotton. You don't have any grenades, so I can't hack them.
Oh,
Yay. By the way, I
I got a
specifically
12
put my
initiative.
grenades off.
so
You could, Flash could give him some grenades and then you could hack them.
All right. We are at the top of the round. I think we're ready to go. It is the Flash.
Okay. I can get you heel brushed up against this with cover. Get back here. Nothing to drop my rifle out of my hand, and I'm going to take out a grenade, a pink grenade, and I am going to lob it at his front leg.
If I may make a request.
A useful grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
If I may make a request, suppressive fire him for this pass, so that I can get off a clean anti-vehicle bullseye bullshit burst.
Okay. Then
You can
he
bullseye
is-
stuff with anti-vehicle rounds?
You can bullseye
Just
stuff with
have-
anything
It's-
that's got a.
Well, this
Okay.
is doing suppressive fire of APDS, but then again, this is a Durgan.
Yeah.
That does make a good point. Bullshit bursts only work with APDS and not with AV rounds.
Oh.
And the things you can do with an AV round is
Nothing, because AV wasn't statted when they made that fucking book.
actually it was that hit the spot and up the ante. Both have AV. That would be something I think for Rules Division to discuss after this is done.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, because that should be something you should be able to do with an AV round. But because I'm trying to eke this poor savaged dragon out a few more rounds, I'm going to say no.
Okay, well, fuck you for pissing on mine. Go ahead, do your whatever you were gonna do, Flash.
Alright, I can suppress him next round after you switch out.
Yeah.
And now I have to go look at my distance, so I know how big a penalty I am taking. Stupid thing.
There's maybe 3 characters on the hub that actually carry AV rounds in any capacity anymore.
There we go.
Yeah. It's because you rarely have the need for them.
Right.
I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah.
As normal rounds. I mean, I knew they existed for rockets and such. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, he is... more or less 15 meters. That is a -2 to my... I think that's the long range one.
Mm-hmm.
-2 to my dice pool. And that's another -2. And I am... Oh, these grenades do not have that much scatter.
I'm just gonna throw this out here because I know you fucking love this. If you throw a lube grenade, it's going to do nothing because a dragon has wings, first and foremost. And secondly, he will auto-succeed any further clinches that I might want to do to keep him in place.
He is much bigger than the grenade can cover. I'm just trying to wing away.
What do you... Okay.
Okay.
Never fucking mind.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm just going to shoot him. With a bullseye burst.
There you go.
Hot damn.
And I think I keep every single one of those.
Okay.
And yes, I do.
Alright, 3 net.
It's probably gonna bounce it then. 14p minus 10 AP. Bounce.
Yep. He soaked them. Okay, dead man. Now that I have ruined your fun, after you have ruined my fight with a fucking thermite coat, so we are even, sir.
Oh, and as for my second
Fair
action,
point, sir. Okay. For my first standard action, I'm going to bullets of shooting with my first take aim. 3 successes. He may or may not dodge.
Is it?
He's got them blind penalties.
Right. He's got the blind penalties. He's dodged once more this round. Did you say you're doing a burst fire or a single shot?
Nope. I am putting a single bullet in his general direction.
Okay, single bullet. I'm just gonna put him at that.
Oh well. So it skitters off of his scales at a terrible angle.
It does.
I'm going to
For
free
people
action
that-
because this. Go ahead.
No, it's mine's an editorial comment. Go ahead.
So because it's a smart linked weapon, I'm going to free action drop magazine. Free action drop magazine as the round is fired, so it doesn't load another. And I'm going to standard action ready, or load and ready, APDS.
Okay.
And that's what Deadman does.
Tactical swap. Okay. Blink.
I will, if you want to draw blue dots for that move and shit, I will make a move away from that. Elsewise, I will shredded flesh him again.
So while he is drawing dots, I'll make an editorial comment for all these people that are paying attention on stream and potentially the ones that are concerned on IC chat. We're up on Mount Rainier, and the amount of Fab 3 that the runner team is distributing around the area is not going to turn Seattle into another Chicago. Because Chicago was done with fuel-air bombs of Fab 3, and even if it does take weeks for it to dissipate, this is out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, the Kung Fu Sasquatch might have to relocate for temporarily, but other than that, I think we're okay.
Well, he needs to die anyway.
The sterilize spell can also be used
Sasquatch is going to hit you with a stick for that comment.
And I could care less.
Sorry.
The sterilize spell can also be used to kill Fab.
Oh, and here's this big cloud from else. Okay, there you go. So that is where all the squiggly is where all the Fab is.
Okay.
What was Blink doing? I'm sorry.
Shredded flesh.
Shredded flesh again. Okay.
I will pile on the debuff, sir.
So you will. Okay.
10 plus 4. Get in there.
No, sir. I will not.
Alright, that's me.
Alright. Spirit time.
We'll continue to follow the last order it was given until it gets a new one.
You should give it the order of loud noises, the dragon, to distract it.
Oh, it's going to be getting a new order on my next combat turn.
Okay, Okay, he has said nope, great idea. Rosen, what are you doing?
Rosen will take aim and do another full auto symbol.
Alright. Go, simple action.
I'm so idly curious how much damage we have actually done to him.
Yeah, we have done half
No.
of plot damage.
Yeah.
You have
Take
exceeded
that.
50% of plot damage. After all is said and done, I will say for the benefit of everybody at the table and everybody watching what actually should have happened.
Right.
Awesome.
I know what should have.
Ignoring thermite, jacket, death.
We are now going to have to ban thermite from the hub so we don't have people trying to repeat this.
Yeah.
God damn it, Pulse.
It was creative use of game mechanics in a terrible situation.
No.
To be fair, it would only be like 30. But it would be multiple saves of 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple cases of 30.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna drop 300 damage on the building.
No, not like that.
Alright, you got one net.
Yay!
Fab
Would
it up.
actually be
He resists
7.
all of it. Like,
Damn it!
I don't care, all the dice.
It was
Just-
still fab, so
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
he is. You can see the cloud around him.
Keep firing plot bullets at him.
right.
Yes. Keep the plot bullets flowing.
All right, Katie Kaboom, it's your turn.
Alright, I have another plot bullet coming his way, and I have 2 left in my gun. And then I have to reload.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at stream chat. Oh man, don't ban thermite. I think they're joking. I don't know. I can never tell.
It's that residence chamber.
People
I
are
have never-
on the stream. They are deadly serious. Be afraid for your thermite. They are coming. They are coming.
So that's another glancing blow, I believe.
Yes, that's another glancing blow of plot.
Yay, capsule rounds.
Yeah,
could you imagine if we had
glad I thought to pilfer that shit, and everybody's like, what's Katie gonna do with that stuff? Something completely reasonable.
Wait, what?
What? So Melns Bernekis, you dead man, what are you doing?
He is going to cast Sterilize, actually. He is going to clean himself of the fab infection.
That'll be great, because then the area that is alive will be like, oh, wait a second, what's over here?
Yeah, we can
He's
go
gonna
back to
draw
that
the
guy.
fab back at him. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm okay with this plan, and I believe I have another clip for a different gun that I am able to stick back into him.
So that is a sterilized dice, so I'm gonna...
Hold on, was that the 18 was the sterilized dice?
Yeah.
Can I interrupt to counterspell?
I believe you can.
Oh my God!
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Does everybody agree that this is a good idea?
Dude, that is
I
the
am
best
I love this
I
idea.
have heard all
I'm going to
day
have this
long.
idea as baby.
Okay,
I
I
like
think
it.
somebody. I'm just gonna try and find the page where these rules would be. Just give me 1 second.
Sure
It's
thing.
it's
Like
magic
it's
plus
going
counterspelling
Okay.
versus the force. I believe versus the hits. I will find the exact page while you're dicing.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Dang.
Yeah, I think I was already pondering whether I was going to edge that, but 7 successes is just fine. No, you will not, Melons.
Wow.
Continue
Alright.
being eaten by magical bacteria, sir.
So his attempt to cast the magic is going to reduce his magic further.
Poet does have to suck some drain though.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I just posted the rules in the Skype chat.
Do I
By
have
the
to-
way,
sorry.
magicians, pay close attention to what Poet has just done, because it is so rare on the hub that a magician will even think of using counterspelling, much less use it that amazingly effective. Poet,
Yes.
Thank you.
Damn
Yes,
good job,
yes.
son.
Let me just read the rules so I may see if I was supposed to set a limit on this or something.
The limit would be your magic, I would imagine, at most.
No, the limit is my astral limit, which is 10, so I'm
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
I take drain if I wish I had cast it, which okay, yeah.
So what force did he cast it at?
That would have been a force 7.
Oops.
Yeah, so I take 2 shots of stun. I'm totally okay with that.
You take drain equal to twice the hits on the opposing test.
Oh, okay, in that case I will edge that. I will take 3 stun.
Okay. And yeah, so
Oh wait, physical. You said it was force 7, so yeah, I will take 3 physical.
okay, you get yourself a migraine and a nosebleed,
But hey, I gotta do my part.
and
Yeah.
the clouds will continue to move here.
Oh, and the other thing I wanted. Oh wait, no, it's not my turn yet. Yeah.
He gets a migraine or nosebleed, but you should have seen the other guy.
Yeah.
And I assume that is an interrupt action. I just want to see how much initiative I lose.
Be 5.
Okay.
I'll knock you down to 7. Cotton, it is your turn.
Sweet. We're going to attempt to do the exact same thing we did last time, and hope that it works. 5. Yeah. God in heaven. And so 4 net hits or 4 hits. Last point of edge.
Okay. I have consumed your edge, and I find it to my liking.
You bastard.
Num num num.
Nom nom. Poet. What does Poet do?
Yeah. So there were some discussions of how to, observe this bacteria, and then realized it would be a good idea to hide my aura as non-magical,
Right.
and some rules that you were going to invent. What would you
Yes.
like me to roll?
We're going to invent those rules now. So you are going to do a magic plus Arcana. Magic plus Arcana. That's what we'll do.
Okay. Is there a threshold for this, or?
We'll look at we'll look and see what you get.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with that roll?
I might as well, in case the threshold was 3 or 4.
I just had some edge, and it's to my liking. I would like some more, please.
Yeah, it's okay. I can. Well, I guess. Okay.
So you'll be able to reduce the effective magic of your astral signature by 2.
Okay. So I look less appetizing, and I'm farther away.
Yes.
Okay. And what action is that for me? What action?
It is a casting. I believe a casting is a complex.
Masking does not require drain. There are no actual rules for the action, at least
Right.
in the
No.
masking.
But a normal spell casting test is complex, correct?
Yeah. Okay. So that's complex. I
Yeah,
was
it
going
would
to
be
know
a complex action.
spirit order to not be standing right next to me.
Right. It'll take a step to the left.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it, Oz. Okay.
No,
Okay.
it has a sense of self-preservation. It'll GTFO soon enough. Flash, what are you doing?
It's time for that suppress, I think.
Yep. Alright, it's going to be 20 bullets of APDS, and I am going to suppress the Durban. Five.
Okay.
Do you have any edge on that?
I have not spent any edge on that. I can only get 3 more at most.
Well,
what's your base edge?
I have 1 edge left. I'm kind of keeping
No,
it.
what is your edge stat?
5.
So if you roll 5 exploding, what's the odds of you getting 3 hits on that?
Next to
That's
nothing.
On roll 20, not very good.
Right?
Not on this table.
Yeah, okay. I was just hoping against hope we might be able to get more. But anyways, Suppresso 5.
Urban Herds prefer.
Yeah, I do much better just like straight shooting because it keeps rolling like 8s with my dice pool of 16 at max.
Okay.
So 5 suppress,
Okay.
and that means it's going to be
And -5.
Yep. So we'll handle that when it gets to Melms, but until it gets to Melms, he's going to be at -5 to his action. Stepman.
I'm gonna do a bullseye bullshit brain blaster burst.
So 5 Bs, 5 successes.
Yep.
And is it point blank into his blind brain then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Shoot the lizard in the lizard brain.
Yes.
God, I think he's at this many. That's a 2 net.
So a 2 net, that is going to be 19 at a negative. Making sure I get this. -16.
What?
Bullseye bullshit strong.
Yep, bullseye bullshit with the sniper rifle is strong.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure I've got that right. I don't. That is... No, I do. Right? Yes. Okay.
Low roll, baby. Low roll. Fuck you.
Whew.
God. I was hoping that the AP would make up for the lack of punchy power, but whatever.
I know.
Jesus.
19p, and you said lack of punchy power?
We're speaking in dragon terms. Anything below 20.
Yeah. That would have taken a cyber zombie, no problem.
Yeah. I've taken a cyber zombie, no problem. This is a fucking dragon.
You know,
How about
Force 10
Flash?
spirit one-shotted, but
Alright.
Flash will still be suppressing until at least his next IP, or if the dragon makes him run for his life again.
Okay. Blink, you're up.
So
I'm gonna nope on over this direction, because that shit is not good for me.
Uh-huh.
And then I will attempt to debuff him further. Because I do not need to waste my other plot bullets yet.
That's 7 net.
Oh, I might actually do something this time.
keeps getting a 9. I wanted to glitch.
15 plus 4.
Nope. Nope.
That's me.
Okay. Alright. Spirit Thing. What are you having Spirit Thing do? Besides being muted.
Yes, I was. Okay, it will. If the last orders were convince Melons this is a bad idea.
Double check his wound balance. Still the same wound penalties, so it's going to be. He's feeling it. He's convinced that this is definitely a bad idea.
So is that going to be like an intimidation type thing?
It is going to be a.
I don't know.
It is going to be a distinct influence on his next action.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Rosen?
I believe in you.
This is my last aim and simple auto with the plot bullet.
Alright. Empty out those plot rounds. Feels so good.
Remember, Flash has a whole other clip of plot rounds he could hand out.
So does Cotton.
Cotton's been using his.
I'm gonna stick with that. No, he switched to Armor Pen a minute ago.
Oh wait, yeah. Switch.
Yeah, that hasn't worked out too good.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Okay. That's one net.
That's beautiful.
By the way, if anybody wishes to leadership Flash one more net,
He has no sold that. Katie can
because that will get him another pass.
Katie is going to tell Rosen, "Girl, get the hell out of here! You're walking back." And she is going to get the fuck away from the fab.
When she yells that, Rose is going to reply, "What the fuck did you get me into?"
Rose is great. Just want to say.
Been saying it.
Alrighty, is that your entire thing?
Yes, that's all I'm doing for now because I'm too far away to be effective with a pistol
Alright.
against the dragon at that range. So I'm getting the hell out of there, and certainly can't throw a grenade that far with her caber tossing of 2.
So, wounded and bleeding and thoroughly demoralized, the wings on Melons' back start to beat, spreading dust and fab everywhere, and he is going to attempt to lift off and get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Did my gun exploding on his wing cause any struggle with that?
He's having issues getting into the air, yes. Basically, at the end of the next combat turn, if you have not found a way to ground him, he is going to fly off.
I've used all my grounding rockets.
So,
And that is what he's going to do, so Cotton.
I hope it's not all on Cotton to stop the ascent of the dragon.
It's all on Cotton.
You can do it.
Yeah.
we have faith in you.
Yeah, well.
Do you have any grenades or anything?
Yeah, I've got grenades, but.
You at least call shot his wings.
Yeah,
I mean, I can call shot wings, why not? Let's with no edge, by the way. So, do I need to do one of them there? Double. I'm guessing I don't need to do a double tap because I don't have any fucking dice. So, call shot is what, -4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 5. Call shot wings. See how we go. That's actually decent.
That is pretty decent.
Alright,
That's gonna connect.
I believe we're going to call the railgun.
Alright.
Well, that's when he's in the air is when it's going to get called. But did you take the negatives for being in suppressive fire, by the way?
I did not, so he's going to lose 5. And that's going to put him down to 4 successes.
Every little bit.
Yep.
Was that a glancing hit or no damage, or I forget how that works?
Well...
That's a hit, he just soaked it, right?
Yeah, well, I haven't rolled a soak yet.
Oh. Oh, right.
It's
That's
damage to an
the
area.
50-something.
It's damage to the area.
Right.
Even if he soaks the damage, the area is still damaged.
Yes. And the area is damaged.
It's just that he doesn't take total body damage from it.
Right.
I forget the specifics on it because I'm busy.
You're busy killing a dragon,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, right.
Flash.
Kill the suppress. I'm coming in for a something.
For a dead man.
Yeah.
Suplex the dragon?
They are never going to let me GM on the hub again if I let Dead Man Dragon. If he suplexes a dragon, I am done as GM.
Well, he did suck a punch in between the eyes. I mean,
Maybe he can like run and jump off of something onto a dragon. That's less ridiculous than suplexing one.
God damn it.
he's an orc. Our people are strong.
But still stylish. Just saying.
Okay.
Witness my hate.
I mean,
it's only like
do
we
you
had 15 minutes to make this decision before our turns.
Right.
I
Do
was
you
still,
have-
like, in
Yeah,
need of-
Flash, do you still have that fucking utility belt of explosives?
Yep, and I'm
Do you
going
still have
to-
movements?
I do.
Oh, this is probably going to be our last chance to do something before he gets fucking railgun shot down and the battlefield resets, so might want to do that. Give it a shot. I mean, he's at tremendous negatives now.
He's within range. I'm going to set it up with 2 aims, and on my next IP, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Well, I guess since I need to use my run to kind of get up there. Oh, but the Durgan is out of initiative, so he can't kill me.
Yep.
So one aim
Judah.
is up, and then next turn grenade, and another aim into grenades.
Do not forget dragon bullshit, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always bullshit. All right.
We still need more. We still need to feast on more Dragon Edge, guys.
It's
Right.
true.
We
So-
will exhaust his Dragon Edge.
What you do?
I'm done.
Okay. Dead man, the suppressive fire has ceased.
I am going to free action drop the snipper rifle, because that was a great idea at one point, but apparently not. And because he looks like he's trying to get up in the air, 5 successes on a grapple charge.
And I'm resisting with whatever dodge dice he has at blindness.
Okay. Neutral position.
Okay.
And because it was a charge, that ends my turn for this pass.
Alrighty. Clink.
I will simple action change a detonation mode on a single high explosive grenade that I have to wireless.
Mhm.
I will then simple action huck it at said dragon. I will be aiming for the wing that I did not detonate my gun upon.
Okay.
It's like, okay, that's 5 meters again, probably.
Yep.
Okay.
And if it,
That's on point. 3 successes is on point.
then I will wireless detonate it on his wing.
Okay. And what kind of grenade is that?
High explosive 16 -2.
Alright.
Look, every time Flash tries to grenade this dragon, he gets a grenade in the face.
You could have just thrown the grenades. You're like, I didn't blow up the one in your pocket, sir. Take one. Or I'm sorry, that was the wrong soak. I apologize. I saw a large pile of numbers. So he takes 3. That man probably doesn't take any because
Nope, he does not.
probably more than a meter away.
Alright. So he is grappled again, and there is a grenade there. Spirit.
Last order was to convince Mountains that this is a bad idea. It has already done that. It is thus just gonna hold action.
Okay. It's gonna chill.
Unless it's allowed to, act on its own authority, but it's not, so.
Not.
I know it's an accident that you're echoing, but it's really cool for the spirit to do that. It's very very spooky.
Ominous.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I would shoot the Durgan some more to drop his dice pool.
My turn. Being
Yep.
the poor mundane that I am, I've got to remove a clip and put a new one in.
Awesome.
That'll be it.
You haven't moved yet, so you could put in a fresh clip
Reload.
as well.
No, that's
Well, yeah, that's what I did. I used 2 simple actions, so take one out, put one in.
Katie.
That hard mode.
Yeah.
Alright. Damn. What's he to do here? He is awful far away. But this is Dead Man that is in trouble. In Katie's mind, anyway. And let's see. Am I right in assuming there is a path through here?
Yes, but you risk getting eaten by bacteria.
Molly would be out of babysitter if she got eaten.
Uh-huh.
And she would kill you for that.
Yeah, so she's going to run laterally and start heading in this direction
Okay.
to try to get around this shit.
Alright.
Because while she does respect Deadman, he is number 2 on the three-tier of friends.
The Flash?
Alright, finish up that aiming, and I am going to reattempt the suppository action. Hooray!
Are you really taking called shots to try to shove a grenade up a dragon's ass?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be more effective, oddly enough, to just, like, try to throw the grenade instead of, like, going for Crazy Town?
Without
3.
in his defense, if you could say, none of his stuff has the gecko grip to give it the halving of the damage or the halving of the armor. So he's got to find a way to stick it on there.
Yeah.
But the Durgan is at some negatives.
Oh my.
Not enough negatives, apparently. My
enough.
table does not want this action to succeed.
Apparently.
That's gonna go away. It is now Deadman turn.
Okay. I am going to.
Actually,
I'm
remember, I
going
still
to
have that 10 IP until the end of the pass. Just in case of anything, I can still try to dodge.
I'm going to do that thing where I sacrifice throw a dragon.
Okay.
I'm going to be sacrifice throwing him back into that big terrible cloud in between all the pillars.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn edge to make it happen.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and preface this by saying thank you everybody for being here for the last Oz GM Drawn on the Hub. Because I had just finished saying I was not looking to let you suplex this dragon, and you said, no, fuck you, Oz, I'm gonna burn edge. And I says, well, I have to abide by that. So, because you have burned another edge, and you are suplexing this dragon, I don't know how this happens. No, give me a second. I do know how this happens. So Melons is beating his wings. He's trying to take off. He's lifted up his neck. And just as his neck is lifting up, Deadman just bolts in and does a mighty orcish leap and grabs him again by the nostrils and just power slams down, and it causes his neck to twist. So Melons' neck twists, and with the explosions and everything else, Melons is just, he's so far out of whack even for a lizard that he's just thrown into 2 piles of rubble in this just massive cloud of gas. And like it comes down with a thunderous weight, and Deadman's in his own freaking crater because of all the force, and the dragon is on its back, wings out flat, arms and legs up. And if you could see it, there'd probably be like little mini like dragon hatchlings flying around his head, right?
And the Durgan also gets to take body times 2 in stun. Resisted as normal.
You said body times 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are throw rules.
That's fine. So body times 2 for Durgan.
Yep.
Is 42.
Woohoo!
Point is visual perception.
You can't see anything in that cloud.
Damn it.
Okay. And
I just fucking suplexed a dragon.
You're a son of a bitch.
Worth every point of karma.
It was.
Alright. So this dragon goes down, and
Wait, it takes body times 2 damage? I thought it was damage equal to net successes.
For a sack
No,
throw.
that's... Yeah.
Oh, that's the interrupt action. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Deadman suplexes the dragon to hell, and it just slams into the ground, and it's up against that rubble, and the rubble starts to teeter over, and it just tons and tons of rock just thunder onto this dragon, and you're seeing like little spurts of dragon blood just flowing out, and the tail is just twitching and swishing and going everywhere, and then finally it just goes limp.
One of you sons of bitches blow this motherfucker up. We're not giving him any chances.
Flash is gonna then go blow this motherfucker up. He does have that. He does have that belt of grenades.
Stick my gun in his mouth.
The gun is there. It's with the grenades. It's going to help. So since I had, well, no. Oh, this is going to be so much equipment lost. Okay, and then
grenades. That's what they're for.
It's so there's other equipment. There is other equipment on the freaking belt.
Whatever. Killing a dragon.
Okay, and then Flash is gonna run away. As far away as that is 8 HE and 8 frag grenades.
I will contribute an additional 5.
So
I will contribute. I will contribute 2
5 to
additional
get there,
high
and then
explosive.
23 the fuck away.
Yeah, I'll contribute 2 additional high explosive grenades. Oh wait, no, Flash is covered in fab. I would not want to get close to him.
We could just throw them in there and be like, here, just pick these up off the ground.
I just really don't want to be anywhere near this when it goes. And I'm going to mark off my grenade. Well, if we have time, then he's fast going to strip his other stuff and just grenade. Goodbye, belt.
Okay.
And it's a crap load of grenades.
Just to clarify, is he unconscious right now?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I suplexed him into unconscious.
Oh.
You guys are taking care of the rest.
Yeah, no.
We are going to we are going to explode him to death now.
Yeah,
I wish I had the RKO out of nowhere quote, or like the sound file up.
Out of nowhere!
I would like to over DNI say, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an excellent job. Well, I will give a DNI hat tip message to Deadman for grappling with a dragon. It will just be like a hat tip icon. That will be all it is over DNI.
Sadly, Flash will not get to eat the dragon's heart because it is buried under rubble.
Yeah.
Would also get you murdered.
Yes, it would. By other dragons that are much more scary than Melons.
Yes.
It's the kind of thing that would happen off screen and be like, oh, you ate that dragon's heart? Alright, well, you'll just hand in your character sheet, sir.
Yeah.
We'll resolve this narratively. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you are going to expend all of your explosives, just go ahead and take them off of your sheet.
I would like to expend mine. I don't know if I could actually get close to him without having Fab get all over me.
So
but I
you
think I have
can
enough.
throw them in a nice pile, and he can come out and get them.
Okay. Yeah, I
Meanwhile,
will do that.
Deadman is walking slower and slower because he's waiting for the explosion, so he can like walk ahead of it and not look back. And you're kind of harsh in his mellow right now.
I can help carry explosives. I mean,
I say
can throw a
Rosa
nice
will
little-
kindly help carry some explosives.
Yeah, so
And
I
then the
added
poor mages are gonna walk back because everyone else is covered in
Flash
shit.
is going to return the Fab magazine he never used to Dead Man, and since I'm not magical, can I just wash the Fab off me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
probably
would like to do that. as well.
not here, but yes. There's no running water here.
I have a water grenade.
You have a med kit, which I assume has alcohol wipes.
Yes, it would.
Just sitting here rubbing down with little wipey packets like he had a bunch of wings.
Yep, just like, hey, let me get this. Yeah.
Look, I'm doing this for the benefit of the awakened people.
Okay, so yeah, you make a nice little ring of high explosive grenades, and there's some movement inside all of the rubble. It's almost like he might be breathing, but you've got enough of a ring around where you figure his head is going to be that when the wireless command is sent to detonate, the building itself, what's left of it, it is turned to nothing. Like there's fire and ash everywhere as the grenades go off, and there is no sound of pain from inside. There's only explosion, and then the sound of rubble finally collapsing the hole that was created. And on the slopes of Mount Rainier, where magic once came to the world 60 years ago, a dragon finds its tomb.
And the guys with the railgun can like fire off a 21 gun salute, so they get to fire the thing.
And then it burns out and blows up.
No!
plot power.
All right, so
I'm kind of happy that I got to suplex a dragon for
Yeah.
release.
Yes,
I want to say, before we even get any further, if this is the end of Oz GMing, I will find you. I don't know how. I may have to contact Mr. Oz for your
Railgun
permission,
bullshit.
but I'm going to come.
That is.
that's only 10 guns. There's only 10 successes there. You only get a 10 gun
No.
salute before it burns out.
Oz, all I'm going to say is, you did not do a poor job of this at all. It was appropriately terrifying, but we have proved the old maxim. If you stat
said
it,
you can kill
they
it.
can kill it.
Yep.
That's all.
All right, so I'll go ahead and wrap this up. So I did tell you that I had to use GM Fiat in order to make this last more than 15 minutes, because when the thermite ring hit and was on physical, that was supposed to be 10 reductions of 30 damage at half soak. So he's throwing 31 dice to soak 10 instances of 30 damage. He was going to die. His body was 21. His soak was essentially plus 20. Because we banned hardened armor from the hub, because hardened armor is bullshit. I took the 21 auto soak that would have been, and I just gave him 20 more soak dice. So he was soaking at 62.
That's totally reasonable. Instead of hardened armor, you just double it as normal armor.
Right.
That's fine.
And we basically added half again as armor, and for small arms it worked really well. For anti-vehicle rockets, even at AV rockets, it worked really well. Speaking of AV, I will discuss with Rules Division about making AV sniper rounds bullseye double tap and bullseye burst fire capable. Because if you do look at the damage codes for those, they are basically APDS, and then specifically against vehicles or critters with hardened armor, they've got an additional amount.
Yeah.
So yeah, the thermite jacket would have killed him in one shot.
And by the way, that's something that does also need to be discussed,
Addressed, yeah.
Yeah.
because we don't want people unloading that on plots, because people already think that her will fill the room with gas. the entire building with gas, and more fab equals solution, and we really don't need more romper suitors getting tools.
Yeah.
Right.
All the crazy silly shit that happened on this was in order to end this plot.
Yeah.
Is kind of the takeaway on this.
That is so. So I will now get to the reward portion. As was stated in the run proposal, or the run posting itself, I was not going to award Nuyen for this. This was for the glory of dragon slaying. As such, you will reap karma. So, because this was a boss fight, and because this is quote-unquote my last run, you guys can all take 30 karma, 30 karma, because, Jesus, this is the end of a big thing here. So, that will go some small way to regaining the edge that you have burned.
Yeah.
On top of that, if you do not have legendary rep, go ahead and take that, because you killed a dragon for Shadowrunners everywhere.
Okay.
Is this legendary rep for the people that already have solid, and solid for the people that don't have legendary, or we all get legendary?
Everybody gets legendary. If you already had solid rep, you're going to add an additional 3 street cred. If you already had legendary, you're going to add an additional 6 street cred.
Oh boy.
And speaking of street cred, everybody's going to get another 6 street cred on top of that, because you killed a fucking dragon.
Oh my god.
That's 9 for me.
I am at a lot of street cred. I am at a lot of street cred.
I'm going to drown dead men in street cred until he has to retire.
Jesus.
So enter a value for legendary rep. Chummer. Dragon Slayer?
Yeah, Dragon Slayer.
No, the rep is Shadow Community.
Yeah,
of Seattle is what it was.
Seattle Shadow Community is.
Yeah, because it doesn't apply just to everybody.
Way to do it,
Yeah.
All right, and White Ghost's run that will be starting shortly, if it hasn't already started, we'll be dealing with the ritual portion that was keeping his edge bullshit in check.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Do we get any bump in public awareness?
God.
Honestly, you do not. Because it was in a secluded area. Nobody actually knew Melons was going to be there, and any of the things are explained away by a burp in Mount Rainier. They thought it was going to go ahead and erupt again. So people got kind of scared, and they realized it was burning tires or some shit, and so it just came off as a giant prank. And so to the world at large, nothing of note happened today.
Best kind of ending ever.
Yep.
And that will stay that way because nobody's going to talk about this, right?
Yeah.
Not a word.
Flash did
I'm going to tell everybody.
I have way too much street cred.
Katie's up to 25 now.
Yeah, I need to deduct my GMP street cred on this character.
I'm fucking 52 without any GMP street cred.
I didn't know we could not do that. Like, not take street cred.
Oz, could you post the rewards in the Skype?
Yeah.
Also, Oz, I am spending 25 of that 30 karma to buy my edge back up to 3. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Because I bought burnt 4 fucking edge.
Sir, you suplexed the dragon?
I did, so I am not complaining one bit.
Okay. I just want to point out that the amount of damage that was taken by the team was, I believe, 3 physical on Poet for counterspelling a spell.
Yeah.
Dead Man took how much?
6 stun.
So if last night's run had not been to attain Fab,
we'd all have had horrible things happen to us.
There would have been nothing left.
Thank goodness somebody put some in her coat and walked away without telling anybody.
Yes. Katie is the unsung hero of... Yeah, Katie is the unsung hero of this run.
What happened to the rest of the Fab 3? Didn't want like cases of it?
It's in a bomb somewhere.
Yeah, it's in a bomb somewhere. It's going to get plotted away.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, it may be plotted away to where Satchel got cold feet and made a bomb, but didn't put any fab in it, and instead some fucking hellhound ate it, and then got kidnapped by runners to sacrifice it on the slopes of Mount Rainier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I like that story.
Yeah,
as
I like
this
story
run
too.
has come from a really unfortunate event so long ago, I really would not like that fab bomb to come back in, say, 6 months, and we have to deal with that shit too.
It is not going to come back.
Furthermore, can we never have another dragon plot to this scale on the hub, please? Theme department, who is possibly listening.
They're also listening, and yes, we are going to minimize dragon bullshit. We will be going through what we're doing with the meta for the next couple months and just kind of roll from there.
Oh, thank God. Alright. Good job, everybody.
Good hustle, everybody. Way to get in the game.
Way to get in there. There are going to be so many stoned aliens after this.
How badly did the puppy dump truck you?
The puppy wasn't the one that dump trucked me nearly as bad as the fucking thermite coat was. Because I was sitting here thinking, like, alright, if Deadman gets eaten, then I'm going to make him die, and then he's going to kill the dragon. That's going to be awesome. But no. He leaves the jacket and then goes away, and it's like, no. Oh, well, okay.
Wait a second.
I'm going to name my AK-97 Wing Clipper, because I actually did something with it.
There you go.
Oh, we need to make addiction checks for the people that haven't made them.
Yes, addiction checks.
Oh yeah, I took the hell out of some kamikaze.
Yeah. So.
All right. So let me start. How much is bliss? I know it's like a +6, I believe, to resist that. So well, we don't even resist it. She's going to take it tonight. So.
Does that mean Deadman has a bit of a?
What is Jazz? The addiction test for Jazz?
8.
It's threshold 2.
Threshold 2, and I get plus what?
A bunch. 6 or 8, I think.
Okay. I'll say 6.
I have it right here.
I made it. I'm good. Quite handily.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So Deadman is not addicted to any of the terrible speedball things, and he's going to take all of the drain, or the crash, and be at 10 physical, taken from crashing.
Okay, so...
And sleep for a day or 2.
Yeah. he took more from his drugs than he did from the dragon, if it wasn't for the fab.
Yeah.
How badly did the fab wreck you?
The fab basically gave him it would drop his magic by 2 at the start of every pass, and it dropped his magic by 3 every time he tried to cast a spell. So he was at like freaking like 30 magic, but after all those combat rounds, like it dropped him down. He was at 9 magic when he got suplexed.
Flash is going to take 7 stun and be very depressed for a couple hours.
Yeah. So yeah, Deadman's gonna get back to the cage, tell the bartender their drinks are on him for the rest of the night, and go fucking crash.
Okay.
Is there a mechanic for increasing one's edge to 6?
There is no mechanic. You just say, I want to raise it to 6, and it happens.
I would like to raise it to 6.
It happens.
Spend the karma, and it happens. Yeah.
I went from 2 to 4. I'm feeling better now. Because Katie could not show fear in the face of a dragon. She has been with Molly in some very terrible times.
I want to win the Christian Leitner Award, by the way.
I'm going to have Flash begin raising his agility.
Can we get him to buy common sense?
He has common sense.
That'd be great.
He does?
No, he doesn't. That's a lie, sir. That's slander and a lie.
Nope, he hasn't.
Could he use it once in a while?
That's up to the GM.
No, it is upon the player to strike the impetus most times. Some GMs will give you the gimme, but most times it's up to the player to say, GM, I would like to use a point of common sense, much like you would at a point of edge.
I think
Well,
the more
common
you know.
sense.
That is good to know.
All right, folks.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream now. Thank you, everybody, for
Thanks.
tuning in.
What's the bonus dice I get on resisting kamikaze? It is psychological.
Kamikaze is addiction rating 9, threshold 3.
You get 2 dice.
Woohoo! And as it is physiological, it's body plus willpower, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been doing that. Okay, I was wrong. Well, I did it right, unintentionally.
This is why I try not to deal with drugs, because the rules are just so labyrinthine.
See, I have no problem with the in-book rules. I understand those, but the house rules are fucking confusing. Because it's like sometimes it's plus this, other times it's plus that. There's a threshold. Fuck that shit.
Rosen is going to start training strength because she got beat on a strength check by a small Asian woman, and that's embarrassing for an orc.
Yes, that is. The strength training times, I believe, are in the house rules document.
Awesome.
If you have butch, it is cut in half.
I
Yeah.
should. Rosen would be a butch.
Get butch, get bro.
I see what you did there.
Yep.
Make your daily sacrifice to Broden.
Don't go down that road.
Shy away from the subtle lies of Brokey.
And definitely stay away from Mandrew.
Yeah, Mandrew's he'll get his, I'm sure.
It's a shame Will is on vacation.
It is.
It really is.
Especially since that E-server finally got a girlfriend when he's gone.
Speaking
It's
of
not even.
vacations,
It's not even a proper
Yeah.
fucking.
Do enjoy your vacation.
Yes.
for
we
your
will try
trip.
to. I'm getting to go see Little Rock and Memphis on the company dime, so the only reason my wallet's coming out is so I can slide corporate Amex through whatever bullshit is in front of me. So,
Tell Miss Oz I said hi, and I will talk to everybody later.
alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream now. Thank you all for playing.
Party at the Rat Cage.
Party at the Rat Cage.